Hey everybody, welcome. We are in episode 22 of The Dragon's Demand. We'll be taking off from this game for the next 2 weeks due to my schedule. I'm working full time as well as out at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival every weekend. So is Zach, by the way. On top of that, I'll be going to Orlando next week to cheer on my daughter, who is Miss Colorado 2025 right now and is running for Miss America 2026. So mind-blowing. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah, we're all cheering for it. There's a lot of stiff competition there. All the women who are run for Miss America are just epic people. So it'll be cool to see what happens with that. But it's going to be fun being in there anyway. Please like this video and subscribe if you have not. I only asked once at the beginning, so I don't need to stop the fun. Technically speaking, YouTube says, you're supposed to ask every so often through the video so people feel like they've got their video worth, but I'm asking you one time. Usually people who made it this far have already subscribed or not. They've made up their mind. But either way, thank you. We were missing Nate last week. Welcome back.
Where'd he go?
Yeah. Hope you had a good time at your concert.
Yeah. 9 Inch Nails was pretty fun, and it made me feel a little bit old.
Yeah? You are old.
I am a little bit old.
Yeah, we should.
No, that was epic. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
You guys are pups.
I haven't seen him in a long time, and I was a little jealous. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so
good.
Should we get this game going? So it'll be just like because of this whole thing with the festival and everything. These episodes tend to be a little shorter, so let's not waste too much time. Let's do it. Previously, the Dragon Teperex has revealed himself to the town of Blehaim, a great undead black worm. He demanded a massive sum of money as well as Hunkley's ancient tomes. Only our heroes know about these tomes. That would be you guys, if you're not sure what I say heroes. Please. Yeah. They found them in Hunkley's cave after defeating a black frost zombie. The rest of the town is confused as to what these tombs even are. The dragon has demanded, there we go. No one in the town leave except for those who are attempting to bring the ransom and the books to him. The group has met with several people within the town and have made plans. Their first order of business is to determine if this thing is even a Teperax. The bones of a Teperax are supposedly draping Tula Belheim's crypt deep in the Dragon Fen. They have agreed to help Blehaim in return for title and property. Baroness Debbie agreed to gift them Hunkley's manor if they can prove they have properly disposed of the creature that has taken Blehaim hostage. Wow. Yeah. Nate's learning this for the first time.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, she also said she would gift them some support if they met with her before they leave. I'll give you a moment to discuss this afterwards, Nate. Bassie has given them a key to Tula Belheim's crypt, which she has been holding for hundreds of years in safekeeping. She said Tula went to her grave with powerful items meant to fight dragons. How appropriate. Yeah. Epiphania has taken them to Raisa Carvelli, owner of the Carvelli Mill. Raisa has agreed to take the group up Rogue Creek in her cargo ship Millie. Hopefully the journey by river will be faster and less dangerous. They will have one last chance to purchase goods before they set out for sale this very morning. And you also want to meet with the Baroness. So there's where we start. Quick and dirty. We're gonna see where we're at. What do you guys want to do? We'll call it the next morning. We'll call you guys well rested, and we will put you at the inn. All right, so here we are at the Wise Piper Inn, and we'll just start you guys off there. Given that in the next morning, I assume you wake up, and for some odd reason, Shadwick doesn't remember anything that happened the night before. He has a bout of amnesia.
He challenged Slick to a drinking contest.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Shadwick, you're ready to set sail on our voyage, right?
Up to your old tricks, are you, Shadwick?
What? No, what the heck happened? And why does my head hurt?
What do you... Oh, no, you remember everything. We met with the Baron, and, we were going back and forth for a while, and eventually, I just brought up that we aren't part of this town, and she kept trying to imply that we were, and I asked her to make us a part of this town by giving us the Hunkley Manor if we took care of the Teperex problem.
Proper
you don't remember this?
That is pretty smart. Nope, that is a complete blank. What? But a good move. Good move.
Telescope.
Oh, well, and if you will remember as well, Slick Willy was right that a Teparax wasn't a Teparax at all. It was an illusion, and in fact, quite a shoddy one at that.
Well, either way, to be scientifically sure,
So wait,
we're going to go find his.
I know we were going to go look for the
gonna go
claw
find
marks
his
on the
bones.
building, but is that did we look and there wasn't anything there?
Nope.
There was nothing there.
Nothing of the sort.
I'd rather fight an illusionist than a giant undead dragon. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
the
we
threat
have to
level
be sure.
decreased dramatically.
Did you tell
Well,
the town?
I would be careful with that, Slick. The person who was able to cast a spell like that, or at least gave somebody else the ability to cast a spell like that, is a incredibly powerful wizard.
I didn't say
Still a
it
threat
was
that
eliminated.
must be neutralized.
Right. On the one hand, you
It's
just
going
get eaten
to-
by something, right? And then now we're just fighting a really, really powerful wizard. So it's threatening, but it isn't just getting eaten.
Who
Threatening.
maybe can summon something that can eat you.
I could summon something
Yeah.
that can do.
It's not an ancient
Oh, sure, that'd help.
dead dragon, lich, whatever the hell that would have been.
Okay, well, that's less scary. Maybe that's why.
Well, what if we go to the grave and it? Well, that could be your that could be your ghost story obsession, or maybe your anger issue. But that's just the doctor's notes.
Yeah, so
Hey, what do you
we're
mean
going to
obsession?
the crypts of Tula to.
It's keeping you up at night. I hear you're always about these ghost stories. Anyways,
There's ghosts.
this
There's
isn't a
actual
therapy
ghosts.
session.
We saw them.
And it is.
We fought them.
We fought them.
Well, yeah, but the obsession is the medical diagnosis, not so much the ghosts.
All right. Look, I just got one question.
But-
Did we
but-
already share this information with anybody else in the town? That it's not actually a big dragon.
Yes. Yes, the Baron knows, and
Just the
we have been
higher
given
level
this key
people.
from your church. We've given this key from your church, and we actually had some questions for them about how you practice your faith, but we can talk about that later. Anyway, we are going to.
I wouldn't say I have a faith per se. It's more of all of the deities are real, and they will all contribute to help me, I guess, get zapped on a regular basis. It's kind of uncomfortable, and you see this lightning crackle his fingers again. He's like, "Yep." He's damp.
This doesn't feel
Yes.
good.
He's damp. They're just all out to get me in little ways all the time. That's been my experience. So if you want to ask me about that another time, we can get into it for sure.
Well, you choose to be the
Miksi has a lot of questions.
Yep.
But we have this key to the crypt of Tula, where we are going to make sure a Teparax's bones are there, as well as
I like it.
some very powerful artifacts
I like that even more.
to fight dragons are there.
Yeah. Maybe she's got a dragon chopper in there.
Do you think they'll work on drakes? Because there definitely was a drake. We fought
Well,
that.
if a horse chopper works on dogs, then a
they're
dragon
dragon-
chopper works
yeah.
on drakes.
Listen, we're setting out this morning, and we've already acquired a boat.
All right,
Do you
well,
have any boating knowledge?
I'm gonna drink some water.
Yeah, you a sailor?
Wait, what now? I thought we had a sailor that was sailing us up there. We were just
Yes, but it might be
Right.
helpful to have multiple people that know what they're doing.
look. I've played a sailor in theater before. You want to see my character?
Just so you're saying you played one on TV?
Yeah. I know the terms and stuff.
Okay.
I played one on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
You're like Walter
Anyway,
Goggins, goggle glasses trying to.
Does that help?
I
That'll
know.
help.
I know you just woke up and you're confused and you have no idea what we're doing. But are you ready to go on this suicide mission?
Yeah.
I brought a
think so.
fishing pole.
I'm at least gonna. Wait, did we get paid?
Yes.
Yes. I need to get some potions. I think that's all. That's the bare minimum. I think.
Okay, so
Was
you'll
the split 80?
Frozen lava. Yeah, you got 80 gold to spend.
80.
Yeah, 80 each.
all right. Do you want to take a minute and go shopping real quick?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You just gonna
Okay.
hold on to that coin?
I got a couple of small things, and then I'm trying to save up for a +1 leather armor. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So.
Going.
Keeping most of it. Plus, who knows if we need it again? You guys keep getting sick, and I have to take you to the church to get healed.
That's true.
Oh, you're laughing about it.
Sooner or
I
later, I'll
remember
be
this.
able to hear a curse.
I remember that one myself.
Well,
No?
if you could learn how to remove them, Mr. Magic Man.
Touche. Where's that water? I need or hair of the dog, maybe. Do you got any of that on you? Come here.
Of course.
Come there. Thank you.
I
I'll take a big
got
swig.
oil of.
One of those serene mutagens might be.
Right?
Yeah, they seem to work pretty well. Well, all right. What do you guys want to do?
All right, I'm ready.
I-
Gets up.
I will stop
the-
and grab an acid flask or two.
Sure, that's all. That if you can buy them right out of the book, if they are
I'm just letting
common.
you know I'm doing it.
Yeah, no problem. If you're gonna buy them,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, Shadwick, we need to talk to the Baroness before we leave. She, in your stupor, she put me in charge. So we need to let her know where we're leaving before we head out on the boat.
Excellent. Let's do that.
All right. You're gonna wake up in the morning. You get yourself all prepared with your morning rituals and spell preparations, and if you're gonna make any of your elixirs that you're gonna do, all those type of things.
Has any of you seen
Elixirs are good.
Has any of you seen a rabbit running around here? I was dreaming about a rabbit.
I don't know.
No. All right.
Go ask Alice.
I was gonna ask Vamir.
Just 10 feet tall.
You had 3 scrolls you're going to scribe through 3rd level scrolls. Did you pick those?
Yeah. So I have 1 scroll of Force Barrage upscaled to 3rd level.
All right.
Want to make sure. Yep. And then let's see here. What was the second one? The other one.
So,
I
fuck you,
yeah. Just some like I need to make sure these hit. I have a scroll of Phantom Pain upscaled to 3rd.
Ooh, nice.
Sounds like real pain then.
Yep. And then I have a scroll of Fireball.
That's a very obscure one.
Wait,
What is
Very obscure.
it's
Never heard of that
Fireball.
one before.
No, nobody uses Fireball. No, not at all.
Or you could just summon creatures and have them explode in a fireball. I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. That was a
All
good
right.
idea.
You have scribed your scrolls and purchased what you're going to purchase. You are ready to go. You're going to head over to Devi Manor to say your farewells, and then head over to Millie and take the boat. Right.
Mhm.
All right. So
Yep.
you move over to Devi Manor. There, when you enter the halls of Devi Manor, you are greeted by several people. Let me get the list up here. Is this it right here? Yes.
I did not go buy acid, just so you know.
You didn't?
I have enough gold.
You didn't. You were. It's all right. It's all right.
Don't worry, I bought enough flaily for all of us.
I'm just picturing him like
gonna be
in
fine.
line at the grocery
Oh, yeah.
store.
I was
He's got
following
like
that
the
guy.
acid there, and he's like trying to pull out the copper pieces and.
Yeah,
he's
about
like,
that.
he's like, well, you can put the alcohol back if you want the acid. He's like,
No,
no,
no.
I'll just take the alcohol.
Can't do it.
All right. So there you find that Baroness Origina Devi is waiting for you, along with the sheriff and a town soldier of sorts, a retired soldier named Lazara. You've met her, Shadwick, before. Maybe you don't remember. You remember his little spotty. The 3 of them are waiting in the Baroness's office, an office that you've become very familiar with being in. As you approach, she sits at her desk, along with the sheriff sitting in the chair and Lazara standing beside the desk where the Baroness is sitting. They greet you as you walk in. Greetings. I heard that you were going to be leaving this morning. I was hoping you'd stop by before you left. Are you all prepared?
Almost. Walks over to the liquor cabinet
Okay.
and gestures to it.
All right. I tell you what, give me a diplomacy roll.
Can I glad hand her?
Nope. Yeah, they didn't make his diplomacy roll now first, and then I'll give you the chance to do this.
Where is it? There it is.
I make no apologies for Slick.
Okay. She gives a little snicker and says, "It may be your last drink, so I'll allow it."
He'll pop the cabinet open.
Yeah, it's not locked or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're free to. Are you going to take? What are you going to take?
I will pour a glass.
Okay.
And set the bottle down.
Oh.
Getting a little couth, are we?
Yes, it looks like it.
It's morning. I just need something to start the engine.
Okay. She grins and she says, she seems a little more relaxed than the previous time you met her. Do you think maybe after the events where the town was under siege, that people in town were slain? She had a lot to do with, and she had no idea what this thing was. But after speaking with you, she has this hope in her voice that she feels that she has a plan, and for Origin of Devi, having a plan is as good as the plan being implemented. She feels confident when things are underway.
It probably feels good knowing that we know that some part of it was a ruse, right? You know what I mean? Like we have information that maybe we didn't have earlier.
Right,
I see that being
right.
useful.
I had a gut feeling from the get-go.
You did.
You did. Yeah, that was awesome. All right. So the Baroness is there. She says, well, we won't hold you up very long. What I'm going to do is we have talked amongst us, and we have brought together 3 items that hopefully will be able to aid you in your task. These 3 items are gifts that to be used for the adventure, but gifts that must be returned upon its completion. So are we clear on this?
We'll call them loans.
And Vamir will
Assuming
look
we
her in
don't
the
all
eyes.
die? Yes.
What happens if one of us dies with the item in their hand and by falling off a ravine, and they're gone?
She says, I recommend a strong rope to climb down.
Just saying, there are risks with any such adventure. You are aware, I'm sure.
She says, well, we have no choice but to make sure that this adventure is completed with the demise of this creature, a Teperax, or whatever he is. She stands up and she says, Lazara, I offer you to go first. Lazara steps forward and pulls from her belt. She kind of undoes her belt slightly and she pulls out a rapier.
Oh!
And she lays the rapier on the desk. And she says, this has been in my family for 2 generations. I give this to you to defend our town, as I would do anything to defend Blehaim. She says, if I was any younger, I would travel with you. But age has caught me off guard, and now I must rely on your youth and your power to defend Blehaim. She hands you this rapier, and she lays it on the desk. And I'm just going to sort of give you reveal what it is, because I'm sure she would tell you anyway.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, she's like, I'm not telling you. It's rusty even.
Probably cursed.
Yeah. So
I've never identified this. Have fun. Bye.
So this is the rapier of Wolf Hills, and it's a +1 to hit. It does 1d6 piercing damage on hit. It is imbued the wearer with it's an imprecise sense. I double typed it there. An imprecise sense of scent. So if you have it, you have imprecise scent.
You can
within
smell
30,
stuff.
Yeah, within 30 feet. It also gives you 2 options to do things. One of the things is a 1-act flourish that's called Twist the Blade. After stabbing your opponent, you tear the wound open. You basically give it a twist. You deal persistent bleeding damage of 1d4 to the target with a basic fort save equal to your class DC. So after you strike and hit it, you can twist it and do it and possibly give it bleeding if you want.
So once per day, once per combat?
No, that's just 1 action. It's a
it
flourish.
can't do it.
It's a flourish, so it's 1 per round effectively.
Cool.
Yeah.
it's just all the time.
Yeah.
If you want.
It just takes an action if you want to try to give them 1 to 4 bleeding. And of course, if they critically succeed, they take none. Succeed, take half. Fail, take it. And critically fail, they take double. The second thing it can do is a 2-action summon illusionary pack once per day. This is the Wolf Hills part of the rapier. For 1 minute, 2 ghost-like wolves appear that move within the same 5-foot space of you. They kind of like twist and move with you. While the wolves are present, you gain pack tactics, do an additional 1d6 damage to each physical attack for that 1 minute. So
Oh my
basically,
god.
yeah. So
That's nice.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
Per minute.
yeah. It lasts for a minute.
Okay.
And you can do it once a day. So basically, you get like these two ghostly like wolves that help you attack. It's like the spirit of the mountains,
Nice.
enhancing your attacks for one minute.
That's cool.
So that's something. It is a magical weapon, which means you cannot add ruins to this weapon, right? It is a named weapon, and that's all you can do. It is the full weapon itself. All right, the next thing, the sheriff walks up, and you can see he begrudgingly looks over at the Baroness, and he just kind of like looks and kind of gives an inhale, like you can kind of tell this was a long conversation where he sort of was told, just like you guys were told to do things in a most requested manner. I strongly request you do what I tell you. And so this is what he's doing. Oh, I just deleted it. That was bad. All right.
Oh no.
The next item, I'll post it in the chat. After Nate, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The next item I post in the chat is the sheriff's gift. This is a ring of redirection. Once per 10 minutes, when you're wearing this ring, when the attack would do bludgeoning, piercing, or slicing damage, you can enact this ring as a reaction. The ring deflects physical damage with magical force, giving you resistance to all physical damage of 10 for that attack. So if somebody attacks you, you can react, and basically it's going to absorb the first 10 points of bludgeoning, piercing, or slicing damage. Anything else will just get by and whatever. But that's a pretty cool ring. It's called a ring of redirection. And that both these items are invested. Make sure you keep your investment up. Finally, the Baroness, she gives you one of her husband's items, and you can see that she is slightly hesitant at first. She takes it out and she sets it on her desk and she looks at it for a moment. And she almost thinks of reconsidering giving this to you. But at the last moment, she changes her mind and she hands it over to you. The Baroness's gift is a pendant of Taldor. Once per day, you touch the pendant in your time of need, and the legacy of Taldor protects you. For the next minute, you can raise a magical shield per the cantrip as a free action, as the rank of half your level rounded up. Each round you can choose to protect yourself with the shield or an ally within 15 feet. The caster can use their reaction to shield block if they are able to. However, this immediately ends the effect. The caster can shield block an ally they are protecting if the ally has the shield using the caster's reaction. It is magical and investment. So this is sort of like a way to protect you as a free action. And for one minute, you can continually every round get a free shield raise of a magical shield, and it can be every round. It could be you or an ally.
And you can shield block with it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Each time?
if
Or
you
only once?
That stops it.
It ends the effect if you shield block with it.
So
if
it's just like the cantrip.
It's just like a
basically.
cantrip shield.
But
Right?
you can do
So it's
somebody
a shield
else.
cantrip.
Right.
But
So
you
a
can do
free
it.
casting of it.
But
Yeah.
you can do it with somebody else though.
Yeah, and
That's nice.
but it's a free action every round for 1 minute. So
No, that's nice.
So
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
And
that's really good.
The best part about it is you can do it yourself, or you can apply it to an ally within 15 feet of you in your turn. So that's what you can do. It's free, so it's pretty awesome. So that's the gift that they hand to you, and she stands up and she says, "Our town of Blehaim has been here for ages. Tula Blehaim herself founded this land after destroying the dragons. We will not let a dragon destroy Blehaim. That will not be our legacy. I send you forth into the dragon fen to defeat this creature and defend our town. We have agreed to the terms. You will gain full rights to Hunkley Manor and all the titles that are appropriate to it should you succeed. And with that, I'll send you on your way. May the speed of all the gods be at your back, as well as the wind."
Well said. Well said. Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm a soldier again. I'll keep this squad alive if it's the last thing I do. It might be, ma'am.
Very well, Dr. Miksi. I appreciate your courage in battle and in times of need. Now, if there will be nothing else, I'll let you be on your way. I cannot wait to hear good news upon your return.
Can't wait to give it to you.
Slick walks over to the desk and gently picks up the rapier.
Yeah.
And is just looking at it like, oof. And he just looks at everybody else and is like, I hope nobody minds if I take this.
That thing's way too long for me, man.
Wouldn't even know how to use it.
Seems
Way
good.
too light for me.
I can cast the shield myself. Would any of you want to take the pendant?
I almost wonder if that's the doctor's job.
Do it.
Yeah, I think the pendant of Taldor would be good in your hands.
I agree.
Who has a...
So I could, I turn it on, and then for the next minute, I can raise a shield.
Yeah, but you can raise
as a
it
free action.
on anybody within 15 feet of you.
So it could be, you could raise the shield. You get to use the shield.
I could raise the shield on the target of my healing if I really wanted to protect
I
him.
wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you for the next minute, you can raise a shield every round as a free action for you or to any ally within 15 feet. And they will
Cool.
get the benefit of the shield.
Yeah. Each round you can choose it.
Do you have a reaction?
I don't really use reactions for much.
Then yeah, you
This is
definitely
perfect.
should have this.
Yeah.
And
Because you can just use it.
may I suggest that Vamir carry the Ring of Redirection?
This sounds like
that's what I
pretty
would
good
suggest.
preventative measure.
Yeah.
The doctor
I'll hang on
says,
to it.
we can't keep stitching you back together like this, not if you want to look like an elf anymore.
I don't know what you mean by that.
We'll try to keep you up in the land of the living.
All right.
Yeah, he'll take the ring and put it on.
There you go.
All right. All three of these items are invested items. You should not be anywhere near close to the maximum number of invested items you have, but do keep track of those.
Are you implying we should get some more invested items?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually you will.
I mean,
Eventually.
yeah, we maybe. All right.
Yeah. I've yet to have a character. Once I get to like 10th level, they're like, now you have to make tough decisions.
So that does not have a striking rune on it, correct?
It does not. It does one. It does. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, right? I mean, it does. It's a +1 to hit, and it's 1d6 piercing damage. It does deadly d12, right? So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Is it as an additional d6 though?
Nope. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any striking rune on it. It does
It's a
+1 to
+1.
hit. Does 1d6 piercing damage, and imbues you with an imprecise scent for 30 feet, and then you can use a twist the blade to add a wounding to it. No, it doesn't have any striking rune to it.
No.
Yeah, it's like a trade-off
Well,
to kind of keep it.
If you do the illusory pack, it added the 1d6 damage. So it sort of does it.
Anything else you want to do before you head out to get in the boat? Okay, you're going to head over to the grain mill, unless there's something else you want to do. Okay, you head to the grain mill. There you see that Raisa is waiting for you, and the boat has been packed and ready. It's out in the dock. As you walk in, she's like, well, I suppose you're all ready to go on up the river. Is there? I don't think it's going to take us very long to get up there, but it could be dangerous.
Samari says, you have my sword and my crossbow
armed to the
and
teeth.
my axe.
Yeah. What kind of danger would you be expecting? Something with just rocks and in the water, or with creatures in the water?
Well, I have no idea. I don't usually travel up that way. I know that the Fen, there have been sightings of ancient creatures, giant four-legged beasts. I know that there are alligators out there. There
We've
could be
seen some of
alligators
those.
in the river.
We've seen
Oh,
Careful.
can you eat them? I bought a fishing tackle last night to get ready.
Oh, there might be some fish in the river. I don't think there's many fish far up north in the lake, though.
Remember, the crocodiles were trying to eat us.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wait, really? They're
And after Slick, remember that?
oh, I got all excited. I've never been able to come fishing before.
Well, you could probably fish. You could fish in the river too. You just got. I think what I'll stay up front, and maybe one other person. We can keep an eye out. All right, when we're going up the river, and we'll look for crocs and other things. And yeah, that sounds like
Okay.
a move. Yeah.
Okay.
Who else wants to help me keep an eye out for? We can do port side and starboard side here.
Well,
As we agreed, we listen to her. She gives us orders as long as we're on the boat. We are not making decisions. Miksi, I'm sorry. If she tells you to do something, you're going to drop your fishing rod, and you're going to do it.
I guess that's fair. I can't hardly carry this fishing tackle anyways.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the dock and we can take a look at the make sure the boats get yourself settled up on the boat here. Yep, I got to make sure that's good to go. And I'll bring the map up now. Hopefully it comes up correctly. All right. So she's going to ask you, she's going to put herself on the back end of this boat here. And she's going to ask you to get on board the boat and find a spot. You can see that this boat has a raised back platform and it has a small cargo area underneath. That cargo area currently is empty. It's normally used to carry grain up and down the river. There is what you're going to notice here is there's actually a mast sitting right here, and that mast it has a sail, but it's removed from the map just to be easier to be able to see what's going on. If you want to climb up this mast or whatever, you can.
About how tall is it?
We'll say it's 40 feet up total.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you guys can go ahead and get yourself situated on the boat itself and determine where you want to be and what you want to do, that kind of thing.
I'll keep a lookout on this side.
All right, I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Slick. Oh, there we go. All right. You're gonna sit on top with Raisa. Okay.
I got starboard. Zabari, were you taking port then? Excellent.
What does she look like?
She's kind of a more mature, I would guess, at late 40s, early 50s redhead. She probably at one time was very beautiful. She's just an older beautiful. You know, she looks very beautiful for her age. And so
I'm over 200 years old.
Yeah, you can see her images right here on the.
Yeah, and you're ugly.
Yeah. So
Me?
Yeah. What?
I have
No.
I have a +3 to my charisma, Jack.
so she's
I'm
wearing
very charismatic.
she's wearing kind of like almost like overalls and a white shirt.
Mhm.
And so she's definitely not there dressed to impress anybody. She's dressed to work. She often wears work gloves and heavy boots that are used to kind of lift her heels a little bit in case the decks are slick full of water. So she's kind of ready to work. But yeah, you would think that if you were of equal age as a gentleman of equal age, you would find her attractive, most likely.
There you go.
Anybody else want to make moves on a race?
Yeah,
I'm surprised Vamir's not already married to her. So
Hey,
We already.
I gotta talk to her at least 3 times. Then I get the lovey-dovey's. Yeah. After all, I'm after the Baroness at this point. I'm moving into the neighborhood.
Oh no!
okay, all right. So you
All dark and death prone.
Okay, let me see where we're heading to from here. Because you guys are in transition, I have this thing spread across several pieces. All right. Once you're situated, you see that she makes sure that everybody understands the general way in which the boat works. She goes through some brief descriptions of how the lines work and everything, and if she calls out, you're in charge of this line, you're in charge of that line. She basically gives you some very basic tasks that are easy to remember. And she may call you to do
pull
that.
this rope.
Yeah. So I am personally not a sailor, but she is. Yep. And so she does, she gives you all those particular things. My kids, by the way, both learned sailing. This is what happens with the generation.
Nice.
The first generation comes up and gets the next generation. They all know how to sail and ride horses. So there you go. All right. Maybe they should be your game master next time. Okay. So she she pushes off from the worn dock. The steady creak of the boat's timbers join the gurgle of the Rogue Creek as it winds between the rising grass-crowned hills. So she pulls it back, the boat, and she unfurls the mast. And the boat starts heading out. You're quickly surprised at how fast this boat really goes up the river. And it almost feels like, since you don't have a lot of experience on the river itself, the river is wide, but not that wide. And the boat sort of, you almost feel like you're in the trench of the Star Wars trench. It's like it's moving pretty quick up the river. You're a little bit distracted by that. Some of you maybe be like, oh, I hope she knows what she's doing. The air is thick and wet, carrying a sweet and sour smell of damp reeds as the musk of the earth freshly turned by the current. So you feel the water almost like the waves kind of breaking up. Not as bad. Yeah, not as bad as would be like if you're in the ocean, but definitely faster than you were probably expecting. If you're expecting a lazy ride up with a canoe, this is definitely not that.
I'm trying to assemble my fishing rod, but I just can't get it together with all the turbulence.
Yeah, the boat is surprisingly steady from rocking or tilting, but there is definitely it will occasionally go over like a piece of timber or something in the river, something that's blocking. It kind of just rolls over it, kind of just pushes it out of its way and whatever. So you would think that it's not the most relaxing ride that you're on right now, and the boat being somewhat empty makes it even worse.
So a couple of us are doing search. We're doing this is basically exploration, right?
Yep, I'm going to give you guys chances to do exploration. What do you guys want to do while you're on the ship here?
Well, definitely doing the search we were talking about.
All right, so let me write down who's doing what exploration here. So Shadwick, you said you're doing search, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Zabari, what are you doing?
I too am doing search.
All right.
On the port side.
All right, Slick, what do you want to do?
I will. I will try to avoid notice.
That was a shocker.
He's gonna duck down in here and just kind of and just like, all right.
Yeah, he's gonna kick back and kind of almost like half pretend fall asleep or just sit back. Yeah. Dr. Miksi, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'll search too. I'll keep an eye out.
Got it.
Is anybody following the expert? Is she an expert?
She is an expert, but she's not using any skills that you need to worry about until she tells you to do sailing. Right. So Vamir, what do you want?
Yeah, I'll just keep search out, wait for Risa to tell me something to do, and I'll do it.
All right, and then Sarrix, anything you want to do?
Sarrix isn't so sure about being on the boat, but he's gonna do his best to search while he clings to the mast in the middle here.
Yeah, you see his arms just like growing around.
Hey, Vamir.
Yeah, he's a little wrapped around it a bit. He's not feeling so confident.
Vamir, since we potentially have a wizard opponent here, would you be willing to detect magic on our travels instead? It might give us a similar type of aid as a search would, but from a magical perspective, I can't.
I could. We're pretty far from what we're thinking of, but I could, if that would make you feel more comfortable.
You might be able to use Arcana to roll for initiative.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna
Thank
detect magic. Okay.
I just don't want to roll into an illusion, without seeing it happening,
Right. As the creek bends, you skirt the edge of the dragon pen. There at the tilt ends, Sarrix, you see on the shoreline as the boat is flying past at a pretty good clip. You see, it looks to be one of your companions from the town that you came from. They seem to be trying to wave at you, but the Raisa seems to be ignoring them completely as the boat swings by. What you're going to see is you're going to find Snapvine. And Snapvine is trying to wave to you, but the boat is kind of flying past, and they're trying to get your attention. What do you want to do?
What? Who's that? What? Hello?
Anybody?
It's Snapvine. He'll kind of look over and try to wave as he still won't let go of the mast, but he's like, hey.
All right, you see Snapvine kind of trying to wave at you as the ship passes by, leaving behind Snapvine in the wake on the shore.
Wait, who was that?
Uh-oh.
I hope he didn't need anything important from us.
Risa, can we stop the ship?
You could.
She looks back and she says, "For what?"
A companion.
He's one of our allies.
My buddy's on the shore. He might know something useful.
She says, "We'll come back."
What
If
if
they're
it's
giving us a warning, perhaps we should. It's better.
Yeah, he's one of the Leshy. They
I'm gonna try to
We
persuade
know a
her.
lot
live
about the
north of
woods
the
up
city.
north.
Yeah,
Persuade her with some
we're gonna.
diplomacy.
Somebody's gonna have to try to talk her
I
into
do.
turning
I
the
try to
ship.
talk her. I'm like, no. Listen to the Leshy. There might be something up ahead. This is dangerous. I'll try to persuade her with.
Okay, you want
diplomacy.
to give
Can I
her some
aid?
diplomacy? Yeah, I'll let you get an A. You first of all roll your diplomacy. You need to get a 15. What'd you get?
I see your rapier strike. Don't use that.
Yeah, don't use you. You could. I mean, it's up to you. I guess she's not gonna have much in defense.
Are we already doing a mutiny? Mutiny already?
Apparently so.
Took this long.
Yeah, we have you installed the plank yet?
Do you have your bonuses popping up on screen?
No, my.
We're gonna keel hauler. We're gonna keel hauler.
Willy. There you go.
keel's not very sharp.
Right.
It's a riverboat.
Diplomacy
19
15.
plus-
You got your.
It'll still hurt her quite a
Okay,
bit.
so you roll, and your diplomacy is 15, right?
Yeah,
I
but
had a
plus,
crit success.
but he got a.
Yeah, so you get a +2. All right, so you're gonna have a total of 17. Okay, you try to negotiate with her that to see to stop, and she looks over at you and she says
It'll just be a minute.
it'll take quite a bit of time to slow the boat down and pull over into the shoreline here. We're well underway and we have good breeze. We'll be back shortly. They'll be there waiting for you. Anybody else want to try anything?
No, the deal was she is the captain. We listen to what she has to say.
Use the hero point.
You can use your hero point early if you want. That's completely up to you. This is your game.
You know what? Let's do it. This sounds fun. I want to hear what he has to say. Do I get a better diplomacy this time? +2, you said?
Yeah. And you're
Quite a
Actually,
bit.
a 31. He's like, what if there's a wizard up there and he's ready to do a fireball on us and we don't know? And the Leshy can warn us about it right now. We never
right.
know what the issue could be. Could be really dangerous.
All right. As she kind of
And
wiggles her-
Stevie seems to idolize the Leshy anyways.
We have eyes and ears everywhere.
She would like us to pull over.
she gets a little bit just kind of like she had spent a bunch of effort just to get this thing up and running, and now you're asking her to pull over, but
Just
she
didn't want
decides.
anything to happen to your boat. That's
Yeah.
all.
She decides to ease off the draft. She pulls down the sails and she begins
Tells us
turning
a
her
bunch of-
way
bunch of stuff,
back
I'm sure.
into the edge. There's not much in the way of places to park this boat now. You're sort of she's sort of wedging it up near the weed patches. You're about 15 feet away from shore, but it's
Can we
mostly
throw a
weed
rope over the edge or
patches.
something? To get
Yeah, you
down
can
easy?
climb down and walk out into the river. It takes a little bit of time before Snapvine runs up along the river's edge. You guys are kind of almost outside of town right now, and Snapvine was waiting for you. Snapvine runs to the edge of the water, but does not climb in as he sees you guys climb out. Who's gonna go and talk to Snapvine?
I will definitely run up.
I'll go with you.
I'll try to climb out of the boat too.
Staying on the boat.
Sure. So the two of you climb down. Sarrix and Dr. Miksi climb down the rope.
The two tiny people jumping.
No, I do
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not incredibly deep here, which is the problem, which is why the boat isn't getting that close.
They're knee high.
Yeah. Yeah. So you climb on the rope and you can see that Raisa is standing to the edge. She kind of has one finger kind of on the trying to keep the boat steady and has one of you push down the anchor just to make sure it doesn't float too far away. And you can see she's like 10 minutes into this adventure and we're already making pit stops. It's like
Yeah.
okay. As
Sure use the bathroom when we stop.
Sarrix, as you run out to speak to Snapvine calls back. Sarrix, what are you doing?
We're going on an adventure. There was an angry dragon that demanded a bunch of gold, but don't worry, eventually we'll find Petal Bloom.
No, you have to be careful. I believe that same dragon has come to visit Verdant Hollow.
It's not a dragon. No, I'm not there.
You're not
We
there.
thought it was an illusion.
An illusion. This great dragon appeared before us and told us that we must bring the great stone to him.
What did it do?
It appeared before us and demanded that within 2 weeks' time we should bring the great stone of our village to him, or he will destroy us.
Okay, so here we're doing some science here. So think really hard. Did it cause any marks on the ground or on your village where you saw it appear?
It was settling in the trees above us.
Are the trees still okay, or do they look like they were sat on by a dragon?
He kind of looks at you, sort of cocking his head, and he's like, "They're trees."
So we thought we think it's actually a wizard, a great and powerful wizard, to be fair, and he probably could do a lot of damage. But
Dragons are all wizards; they can cast spells.
So we don't think it's literally a dragon. I don't know if that changes your response at all, but we're trying to figure out how to deal with them right now as well.
We are on its way to find his bones. If
You're
we
dealing
find the
with the dragon.
bones, then we know that what we saw, wasn't a real dragon.
He looks a
So
bit.
for now, don't give him the dang stone.
He looks a bit confused.
Just wait for a little bit is the point.
Yeah, he looks a bit confused by what's going on right now, and so he says to you, Muckroot wants us to gather back and seek a way to which we can stop this creature.
That's what we're doing too.
We're working on it.
Just
Just tell Muckroot Sarrix has it handled.
okay. Give me. I'm gonna give. Say
We're
it.
two
I'm gonna
steps
give
ahead
you-
of
I'm
Monk.
gonna hit him on that one.
Okay, what do you want to do to kind of talk him into just leaving and going back and giving your message?
I can just diplomacy roll him.
Yeah. So
Don't
now,
worry. Listen,
what do
you're always really you get worked up, Snapvine. So just go back and tell Muckroot.
I'll try to aid him on this one then.
Has it handled.
what is your intention by what you're telling
No
him?
problem.
Yeah, because they're planning on meeting and possibly taking the.
I'm telling him to go back.
Yeah. Okay, so you want him to basically hold steady for the next. You want
I'm going
Burton
to tell
Hollow
him
to
go
hoist.
back. Don't do anything. Yeah, just wait. Leave the stone. We'll be back with more instructions about how to deal with the dragon shortly.
All right, let's see.
Is it
Let's
worth
see.
telling him that the Baroness believes the dragon was an illusion?
I did.
Yeah.
Do you even have like a relationship with the government of the town?
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Which town are you talking about?
Do the Leshy even
Oh.
cooperate at all with the town?
Not really. With
Not in
Blehaim.
any official capacity.
No.
Yeah, they're basically separate entities.
He could give a rip.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you an aid of I got a diplomacy.
Okay.
Plus, I guess it's just +1, right? Simple
Yeah.
success.
So what he says is he says,
20.
fine, I'll go speak with Muckroot, but you'd best hurry back and speak to the members of Verdant Hollow. We're all up in arms. They said that the dragon said that he has Pebble Bloom, and he will end her life if we do not comply.
Oh, we know where Pebble Bloom is now. This is good news.
This is the best lead we've had.
Muckroot looks at you
Okay.
and said, Snapvine looks at you and says, "Is it?"
Yes. Confidently.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You can
We're
leave-
chasing the sky creatures with no real good way to chase the sky creatures, but
Right?
having the dragon tell us that they have Pebble Bloom is a great lead. Yes.
Snapvine goes, "Oh, all right. I'll return to Muckroot at once. Be safe on your journey." And Raisa says, "Are we leaving?"
Yes. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Well, scuttle back over.
Unless he wants to join us.
He doesn't. He's going to head back.
Oh, coward. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not there.
You're not there.
He needs to
Right,
tell
what are you
everybody
doing?
to chill.
Okay. You return back to on board the boat, and the boat pushes off once again from the edge of the water. As the creek bends, you skirt the edge of the dragon fen, where the high whine of the swarming mosquitoes rises like a needle-thin chorus,
Watch out for those.
forcing you to pull up your cloaks tight against the biting clouds. You see, like, even though you're out in the water, they kind of the water's moving quickly. These giant bugs don't care. Every once in a while, you see one flying across, and you have to swat it away. Beyond the fen, the water widens as the breeze shifts, carrying a tang of pine and the lone perfume of leaf rot from the lowland forests. So you kind of like the fen is kind of a rotting waterway, and you can kind of feel that tang and loam perfume just kind of sailing across the water, even though you're not necessarily there. Even your
Does
breath.
anybody want an anti-plague?
Yes.
So
Just hold for a minute on that one.
yeah.
Because the wind keeps pushing them off of us.
Yeah, but that's for hours.
Well, I will let you know that if you're making an anti-plague and you've prepared it, it's fine. But remember to read the duration information when you try to suddenly make when you try to use your versatile vials. There's a duration change on it, so make sure you test that. Double check what that means. I believe that
Right.
yeah. Last time for story element, I kind of let it go, but I want to make sure that you double check what you're going to do on those. So even your breath seems louder here, echoing through the quiet green corridor ahead as the hills fall away from behind you. So now you're traveling through this long corridor of this river, traveling north.
Slick pulls out a harmonica.
I think you're avoiding notice. Is it a bass harmonica? I saw some videos on those recently.
I have a feeling he's used to that. He's just having a harmonica from being in prison. I don't know if you've been in prison, but we're going to write that into your backstory.
He doesn't do it very well.
Apparently not.
That is an average. But
You're performing 14. I mean,
he just knows one song.
you're going to impress.
I have to say it was great.
You're
It
going
was
to.
all right.
You'll impress the kids until you yell at them. All right. As you travel up the river, you can see that the edges of the river itself are moss ridden. You can see kind of the mosses floating on the edge. The edges of the river seem to be shallow, like where you could probably climb or walk into the water for a little bit of a duration, but you probably can't take the boat that way.
Mm-hmm.
As you travel up the river, you get a sense that most of the creatures probably don't come this way. There's a sense of mosquitoes and insects and things like that, but you don't see a lot of signs that a lot of big creatures come this way. Maybe this was a smart way to go. Anything you don't want to do while you're on the boat, just to make sure I don't cut you guys off?
Just keeping an eye out for dangers on the.
I guess I
Go ahead.
drop a fishing line with a
There you go.
bit of garbage for bait.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Get
Want
some carp.
You want
Ooh,
to
good eating for
Just a tin can?
Yeah, I don't know. Why not? I brought the fishing tackle.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival roll. See what you get.
full.
He's just gonna eat this fish raw, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yes, he.
Oh.
Full on Gollum.
Wait, people cook these things?
Yes.
I got
Try
a 10.
this.
All right.
There you go.
Sashimi.
Yeah. As your rod, you send your rod out.
Fish.
you kind of pull it back in and loose it in and send it back out as you're sitting on there. All the time, you're hoping that you're performing this well. You don't really get much of a bite as you're moving through. Maybe the boat is going a little bit too fast. Maybe the current is keeping the fish from biting. You're not too sure.
Or a giant wooden thing entering their world.
Yeah.
Makes them go away.
Anything else anybody want to do on this boat as that moves through the river? You can see where it's kind of like higher hills on one side. It seems like it's got some high trees around, so it's somewhat shaded. It's not as bright as when you're out in the fen and mostly is scattered grasses. So I'll just give you options to do anything else while you're up here.
Anybody?
Nope, totally fine. I just want to make sure that I'm not
sort of on defense here.
Sure.
Seems like it.
All right.
Fucking sleeping.
This is kind of fun. I didn't know you tall men liked playing with string too.
Gotta make some rolls here.
Anybody have a hawk or
Look
bird?
over at Shadwick and said, I thought this was supposed to be dangerous.
Oh God.
We are looking to avoid the danger.
You
Our
are.
eyes peeled.
Looks like we are.
Yeah, it seems like though the boat is you're kind of going through some unknown areas. If you've ever been up the river on a strange river, you're spotting little odds and ends, maybe an animal and a four-legged deer or something running out, and you see it in the distance. But at first, it seems like it's a pretty normal
Any crocodiles?
road. You do see some crocodiles, like you can see their eyes just lumbering and they kind of dip in or whatever. But you're moving through the waters, and it's not like
We're bigger than they are.
Yeah.
Or
You don't think
themselves on
you don't think that a crocodile could probably climb up the side of this boat. I mean, you're risen up the side for a couple feet above the water line, so they'd have to be
We're not
able
a
to,
target.
Yeah.
We're not a prime target for them right
yeah. So you're zipping through the water.
Good.
now. Now, if we sink,
Right. Alan rolls.
different.
All right. Note that I rolled a.
Roll for the leak in the bottom of this hole.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah. It is suddenly as the water is churning over this boat, you see that Race suddenly panics as the wheel spins. As the wheel spins and turns, but she suddenly has no control, and this boat sort of shifts to the side. You can see the boat is speeding, but it seems to have no direction. She calls out to the first person she sees, which is, we'll say, Vamir. She calls for you to lower the sails, and she gives you the commands to do so. And she cries out. She's panicking suddenly, as if something happened to the boat. She's lost control of the boat. I'm gonna let you give me a survival roll or any other skill that you think would allow you to do that. You don't need it. You need a 15. You're basically just gonna assist her.
Like athletics or acrobatics would work?
Okay, I will do a survival roll.
Go for it. 14.
14. I'm gonna hero point it.
You're gonna heal her point.
I want to make sure this works.
Okay. All right.
26.
You're able to lower the
Hero pointing early. 26.
That's good because it might put you in a difficult position. You run up and bring down
Exactly.
the booms. You see them kind of collapse and the wind kind of yielding. The boat itself slowing down. It was kind of traveling. It's traveling up the river, so the river itself kind of fighting against the wind, and you see the kind of current, and you see that the boat just kind of pull back and sort of just start slowing up. And she yells out, something's happened to the rudder. I don't know what it is. She looks over and in concern, and she looks back at Slick as if knowing that something might be wrong. And it's you can do something. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run up next to her and have draw my sword.
All right, you run up next to her and draw the sword. I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to kind of
Just
do
regular,
something
my
if you
normal.
want to do. You don't know. It could just be something in the water that's broken or had deal with the rudder.
After Mixi's hearing about the rudder, he's gonna drop his fishing rod, pick up his repair kit, and try to move down to take a look at the rudder.
All right, you're looking over the edge. I'm gonna give me a.
What happened?
Give me a craft roll to see if you can see anything wrong with it from here. It's gonna be difficult because you're all looking through the water. What'd you get?
Yeah, and I'm not like a sailor. But 26.
Yeah, you did a good job. Looking over it, you see that it looks like
26.
something is bound up and kind of pulling the rudder itself off to one side. You see something wrapped up there, like maybe it had some seaweed or something. Something kind of like got bundled up, and in the pulleys that are used to pull the mechanism that are probably underneath the ship are kind of being tethered in some way. Like they're not, like it's not. Something's been dislodged. You think maybe the ropes that have connected it maybe have snapped, but you can see something is bound up there. You'll probably have to climb into the water to get better access to fixing this. That's what you think. That's your thing.
Slick, look, we'll have to cut that.
So Slick has run up. Dr. Miksi, anybody else going to do anything before anything else happens?
I know I was already seeking on the side, but I'm going to specifically take the turn and look in every direction, including back now, to see if I can find anything along the starboard side.
All right, as you begin looking, I'll bring up the next map.
Nice.
There we go. All right, now I'll bring up the secondary map. As you look across, you gaze out into the area. Now you have the option of being able to see what
CCR is playing.
Where are you looking?
Well, if I have a whole round, which is basically the situation.
We're kind of giving everybody kind of like a reasonable action to do.
Yeah, so he basically tries to look, I don't know if it's just 30 feet per looking. I don't think it would be, right?
Sure, give me a perception roll.
All right.
I think I do that.
You can do that. He'll do one look that like straight out from up here, and then I'll run south here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and jump onto this one, and then look back that sort of like backward at the same angle.
All right, I gave you your perception rolls to try to find that.
Yeah, 2 for me.
Sure, I'll give you a second
I guess
roll.
it'd be the same idea.
Okay.
Did you go 20 for me that time?
No, I did
Natural
not.
20, just
No,
like
I
you get with your.
No,
fancy die?
as you run through there, there's Barry and Sarrix options to do something. Sarrix is holding on for dear life, afraid of this ship.
It doesn't stay still like the ground. I don't like it.
And the water, this thing is kind of like it's kind of like being pushed.
Try to avoid notice.
Yeah. You want to avoid notice? Okay, so you're gonna hide. All right, so you're gonna do a stealth roll. So go ahead and roll your stealth. You'll know it. What'd you get?
Stealth. 9.
9.
So good.
Wow.
He is grabbing it.
He's literally
He's a
holding
plant.
onto him.
He's like trying
trying to hide,
just slides down. He like slides down the
Just
hole.
makes himself small.
He's just a plant holding onto the.
All right,
the
Zabari, is there anything you want to do this round as things start happening?
I'm going to move back
Get up
to
here.
about here. I'll keep an eye out
Get the anchor.
on the side here, but
Slick says to get
beg your
the
pardon?
Slick says do the anchor.
Okay.
Drop the anchor. Lower the anchor. I don't know. I'm not.
Okay.
not that
And
Does she counteract?
then
it all?
Zabari will go, aye, sir, and go over and drop the anchor.
All right, let's see what she says. She says, "Why are you doing that?" She begins yelling at you. She says, "I didn't tell you to do that."
I'm literally like, we listen to her.
Okay, well,
I tell all of you that.
I'll just
I
be
told
lifting
all
up
of
the
you
anchor
that.
and just waiting for her order.
Okay, you have the anchor in hand. All right.
Yep.
It's at this point we roll initiative.
Ooh.
Let me bring the initiative tracker up.
I'm gonna
Make sure it's
use my-
clear
What is
before you roll.
happening?
Before you roll,
I'm gonna, since you said roll initiative, I'm gonna use my reaction
to give everybody
is
a
it
bonus.
reaction? I'll double check, but it is. It's the premonition, oracular warning.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so it looks like let me bring the order tracker up here. Got everybody on the turn order here. We're gonna go from there. All right, so Vamir, you see as everything stops suddenly, you can see that the Raisa is kind of running around trying to figure out what's going on. You see Zabari holding the anchor, unsure of what to do,
Yep.
and everyone else kind of looking around. Is there something that you would like to do at this point?
Yeah, I'm going to get up here, and I point at Slick and Miksi, and I tell them both to, I need you both to shut up. Slick, stop giving orders. That is her job. Zabari, wait till she tells you to throw that anchor. Stop listening to him, and I point to Slick. Now everyone, pay attention and be ready for anything.
All right, I'll say that was
that's,
just one
my
action.
turn.
So you have 2 actions to do something else if there's something else you want to do. I'll just give you
Now
that.
right now I'm just I'll wait till she tells me to do something, and I'll do it.
I look at Vamir. I'm like, I was right about the dragon, right? Just want you to know that.
I don't care.
I know.
look right in the eyes. I don't
know.
care.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, I should have to. I'm going to add her a
That
turn.
wasn't the deal.
I didn't make a deal.
All right, down.
And you're still here. Doesn't matter.
All right, Zabari, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You have that anchor in your hand. You're holding it.
Yeah. I'm going to put the anchor down and draw my
Get
sword.
overboard? You got to throw it overboard?
No, I'm not going to throw it overboard. I'm just going to put it down and draw
right.
my sword.
All right,
And
you
then I'll
draw
look
your
at
sword.
Reese and say, request permission to kick ass, Captain.
She looks at you and a little surprised, and she says, "Permission granted." And she looks over at Slick, and she's like, she's not sure what you're exactly referring to, but is there anything else you want to do?
I think that'll do for now. I'm
One thing you could say
ready
is,
for battle.
is you've only used 1 action to draw your weapon. You can use 2 actions to prepare to attack something that gets in your reach.
Oh, I thought 1 action was to put the anchor down.
No, dropping is free.
Yeah, and you still have 2
Basically,
actions.
Okay, then I will draw my sword and then I will
What about your shield?
pull my shield.
He can do the shield as a free action.
Yeah, remember preparing an action takes 2 actions to get one back.
Right. So if you want to prepare an attack, you need to do the prepare.
But I want to be careful. It also takes 2 actions plus to 1 action and your reaction.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can raise your shield as a free action, can't you?
No, it's a reaction.
It's a reaction. Okay. Well, you'd have one or the
It's a
other. then.
reaction, yeah.
So do you want your shield up to attack something, or do you want to? You can get your shield out and raise your shield. You can pull your shield out and raise it. You can down your shield and raise it. It's up to you. Do you want to be defensive or offensive? We're not
I'll
talking.
be defensive for the moment.
All right. So
The best part is against nothing.
So what you might want to do is draw your shield and raise it. You're basically like, what is going on? I see you kind of like leaning over the ship with your sword up, kind of looking her over like, what's going on? All right. With that, the next thing happens. From the water, from right here in the water, a creature suddenly lifts up out of the water. It goes, boosh, it splashes open and leaps and lands on the deck of the right next to Shadwick. And I'll bring them on the map and I'll put them into play here. They leap up onto the water and land right next to Shadwick. And when they do, they go.
Oh boy.
They do what?
You see a frog-like creature. In some ways, it has a strange, it carries this mace and has a strange frog-like humanoid creature. It has like a crown or something on top of its head made of twigs. And it carries the loosest interpretation of clothing that you could imagine. If you think of this thing having sort of like maybe like a turtle belt and like pieces of clothes and like bands that are made of natural things, and it has like this necklace made out of natural rocks and pebbles it found in the ocean. It comes jumping out.
There's some people that are at the Renaissance Festival like that.
Yeah, they're awesome. It's cool. This thing goes. It jumps out of the water and it looks over at you.
Make that sound too.
Yeah, exactly what it goes. It jumps out of the water at you, and it inhales deeply, and it goes. And when it does that, it has a sonic burst. It doesn't say you get a save, but I think I'm going to give you a save. So I'm going to give you a basic fortitude save against the creature's DC. And so give me a fortitude save. of anybody within 15 feet of that creature. So that would be 5, 10, 15. I think you're the only one. No, it looks like Sarrix is as well.
Slick's not within 15?
I don't think so. 5,
Vamir's
10. Are you 20 feet away?
Vamir's 20.
5, 10. Yeah, you're 20 feet away, Slick.
Okay.
Vamir. Okay.
Sarrix and me.
All right. So both of you give me fortitude saves.
23.
Sarrix got a 14. And what has Sarrix got? Sarrix got a 23. All right. Target for this is going to be 21. So looks like you're going to fail and Sarrix is going to pass. All right. When it echoes a bellowing, you're going to take sonic damage from this thing going. Bleh. It's going to be. You're going to take 15 points of sonic damage if you failed, and half of that if you pass, so 7.
All right, temporary hit points helping slightly.
Yeah.
All right.
Just blows bubbles at us, huh?
All right. That is that creature right there. Next up is Dr. Miksi. You see this thing is jump up and goes. What do you want to do, Dr. Miksi?
Mixi's halfway through turning around to Vamir going, yeah, well, you're ambulatory and speaking and holy shit, a frog guy. And gosh, what do I do about the frog guy? Geez. I guess I double take it the thing on the rudder. I want to just know, was that a trap? Does it look like a net or something that the frogs did?
Okay, now that you've seen it, you spot it with crafting. You think you're going to have to get closer to investigate. You're going to have to probably climb into the water, or it's underneath the boat, so you're going to have to actually get closer to investigate. And you can use a crafting check to maybe fix it, but it's going to require you to get into the water. I told you everything you're going to be able to see without climbing in.
Okay. In that case, was that an action to learn that?
No, this round now, it's your round. You have 3 actions. You just know you're gonna have to climb in to be able to see it. I mean, it's kind of like if you're gonna have to lift the car. You can maybe hear the engine has some problems. You're gonna have to lift the car hood to see what the problem is. You're gonna have to get down there.
I guess I'm going to take a step. I'm going to. Is that? I've got a nice high ground on this, 20 feet. Okay, I'm going to quick bomber to create a frost vial and chuck it at him.
Frost vial. Okay, I have no idea what frost does to these guys.
Oops, sorry.
All right. Let me see what these guys.
I go. Don't worry, I'm not going to burn your boat.
Good idea. All right, you throw this weapon at the creature and give a, what is this? You got a target attack? Go on with your attack.
Yeah. I think I got a 23. Never mind, I've misclicked after.
No, your attack is 17, right? Or did you do it? Which one is it? Oh, you did it twice? 23 will hit. And you did 6 damage to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Shadwick's going to take
-5 speed.
-5 speed. All right. I'll tag it as that. Minus the 6 damage from this thing. And Shadwick, you're going to take 2 points of damage from the splash.
Do I get a reflex or anything?
Nope.
Reflex?
No, you take the splash damage, right? There's no reflex save to it. So, and then, because if you hit, everybody around him automatically takes advantage. And then it has a -5 to its speed. So I'm going to mark it. Remind me, how long does that -5 last for? Is it 1 minute? 1 round.
Until the end of its next turn.
Okay, I'll put a marker on it just to remind me in case it moved. All right, that is Dr. Miksi. He moved and did a 2 action. All right, next one up is, who's this one? I gotta find.
Oh no. Shadwick takes 2 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
I took it. Yeah.
All right, from below, from the water below, you can see this creature here, right here. The water stirs, and I'm going to bring the map up so people can see because this map is a little bit long and thin. from here, you can see the water stirs. And suddenly, you can see that this creature appears, and it leaps up onto the boat, right to here. When it does, it goes. This creature seems to be not as well dressed or decorated as the previous one. It seems to be having some kind of a mace or something, and it's just crying out.
It's a grunt.
And when it does,
Are they wearing weapons?
yeah. For example, this creature's wielding something that would be akin to a morning star, but a very roughly created morning star. It leaps up, and it's going to try to. Yeah, it's going to try to dart its tongue out. It lashes its tongue out. It's going to strike at Zabari.
Oh, good luck with that.
And I'm going to use my aggressive block.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. It completely whiffs on attacking you. It goes.
Shield.
And then it's going to move 5, 10. It moves to here. All right, that was that creature.
Does it see Sarrix? He's hiding.
Well, it's not. It's just moved. It says, it doesn't do anything. So that was that creature.
He's hiding.
Yeah, he's hiding.
It does.
It does. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in plain sight.
We'd assume.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna go to right here. You can see the water above here begin gurgling. This one up here, and I may have grabbed the wrong one, and that's okay. He's already done it for the round anyway. So, all right, and I need to bring him into the right layer here. All right, he comes flying in. He's gonna jump up, and when he does, he bellows out a bulbous yelp. And now Zabari is going to give me a fortitude saving throw. What'd you get?
Fortitude. 20.
All right, you are actually going to fail this.
Darn.
Oh, they're
That's
strong.
one off.
Not that great though. You're going to take 9 sonic damage as his destructive croak echoes out. All right, that's their 2 action thing. They jump, they move to that one. All right, next one. You can see this one here, right here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bunch of water happens, and this thing comes into view, and it's going to jump up right to here. It can jump up to here. And it looks down at Sarrix sitting there as it stares at you. It kind of twists its head a little bit. Oh, I do need to make these. Okay, it twists its head a little bit, and it's going to first of all give out a terrifying croak. When it does so, from this creature here, if you're within 30 feet, if you're in 30 feet of this creature, you can determine if you have to make the save or not. You need to give me a save from the terrifying croak, and give me a will save if you're within 30 feet of this guy. So I think Vamir,
I think it's
Shadwick, and
I think it's everybody but Risa.
yeah, and Slick Willy, right? I think, are you out still?
No.
Okay, everybody but Risa. Okay, go ahead. Give me a will save.
Just gonna lean nonchalantly up against the back of the ship.
Willy gets a critical success. All right. All right. Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got everybody? Is that what you want? The rolls you want to keep?
Yeah.
You don't want to reroll that critical. All right. Your will save target is 19. If you If you failed, you become frightened 1. If you critically fail, you become frightened 2. So give yourself, everyone's frightened.
I think only one person failed.
I critically succeeded. Are they frightened?
No. All right. So you it launches us. It jumps up. It does that, and then it's going to, as its third action, it's going to just kind of crack down. It's going to take its like this Mace Morningstar type of thing and try to crack down on Sarrix, who's holding onto the tree. It kind of looks at its eyes, and its eyes kind of flip a little bit, and it goes. Bleh, bleh. And I rolled a 22. What's your armor class, Sarrix?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Nice. Ooh, he's gonna do max damage to. He's gonna do 11 points of bludgeoning to you as he pikes you over the top of the head. Boom! Hits you, and he goes. Bleh. All right. Next. That's the warrior I did by mistake. So we're just gonna keep him up there. He's already done his thing. That one there. Did I do that right? I have a feeling these things sort of get out of order here. That's done. That's done. That brings us to Slick Willy. Slick, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to give this thing a really nasty glare. Then I'm going to run around. Let's see. 31 intimidation.
Which one are you intimidating?
The one that I just
This one, this one here, or this one here? This one here is flanking. 31 intimidation. Let me double check. You may have critically succeeded against their will saving throw. You did critically succeed. They are frightened 2.
All right. And then I will use a finisher on it because it's also off guard now.
All right. Go for it. 26 will hit.
Oof.
You do maximum damage to it. Nice job.
Plus an additional 2d6. Plus an additional 10 points.
So 19 total?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's struck. It's like, "Argh!" All right, that's it. Anything else you're going to do? You ran over it, you intimidate him, and you stab. That's 3, right?
I'm done.
All right, Shadwick, what are you going to do? This creature sitting right next to you, he just auditorially invaded your ears.
He did. It was very rude. I am going to try to recall knowledge on him and see if I can tell what he's about.
All right, cool. Well, which one do you want to do? There's actually 2 different types right now, and you may get more specific information about him. I'll give you some general information because
I'm looking at the one right in front of me. So
this right here? Okay, perfect. So why don't you, let's see what we got here. It is, put your information down here. Boom, Shadwick. You should have a good chance.
I'm trained with nature.
These are actually a different type of creature. This is a society rules. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm trained with
okay.
society. So
you know that these things are called boggard, and boggards are aggressive humanoid amphibians who thrive in swamps, marshes, and even some rainforests. Boggards hatch from eggs into tadpoles, fiercely competing for food and even consuming their siblings in that struggle. These creatures live in a rough society where the strong lead and the rest follow. Let's see here. The surviving boggard develops arms and legs that basically think of a tadpole. At the top most boggart archive are the lords that have hulking swamp seers imbued with sinister divine magic. You think some of these creatures may have some divine magic, and you get to know one piece of meta lore, something about them. What would you want to know about them?
So you're saying, like, for example, I could ask about what would be it would have weakness.
Yeah, you can say a weakness or their worst save or their best save, or something about their stat sheet that you might want to know about.
Yeah, I guess I'd go for a weakness.
How do we cure this particular case of life?
Yeah.
Okay, looking at the weaknesses of these creatures appear to have no specific weaknesses. Nothing that gives them more additional damage or anything.
Okay.
That was your first
one.
action.
That was an action. All right. I'm going to try the basic old electric arc attack. There's a few of them, so I can hit 2 of them.
All right, I have to make a savings throw.
Yep, I
21.
have a reflex saving throw 20. So I'll hit the guy that's right in front of me, and then I'll branch out to the one that's right over here that I can see.
Reflex save, you said, right?
Yep.
He is going to critically fail, the first one right in front of you.
Love that.
The second one is going to just fail.
Okay.
Nice.
And I think my action. Oh yeah, it's heightened.
He's minus.
because they're
He's frightened, so he has minuses. There's all kinds of
Love
things.
it. So I'll roll regular damage. We'll double it for
Sure,
the
that's
first
fine.
guy, right? All right. So it should be doing 44. Good, it did.
So 24.
So yeah, 24 for the first guy.
All right.
And then sizzling off to the second guy.
This creature goes. Twitches, falls down. All right, and then the other one is going to take 12, right?
Yep, that one takes.
Oh, this one's taking 12?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, branched off to the left. That was
Totally
just
fine.
the 2 easiest I could see. So
Makes sense. All right.
Slick gives you a good nod.
can I can call out like and just I guess I didn't really learn anything. I'll just yell boggards, boggards.
Yeah. Now this one already went. I had him out of order, but I'll just leave him there. He's his turn. I'll just have him.
Yeah,
go
they're
normally.
buggers.
What's that?
Yeah, they're buggers.
Not buggers, boggard.
Boy, they're buggers.
Wow. Okay. All
You're
right.
right, buggers.
From right here, you hear the bloop, 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 bloop. You hear a bunch of water happening. This thing goes. You see all these bubbles up here, and from the water, this creature comes flying out.
30 stories high.
Yep, 30 stories high. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Godzilla. Another deep cut.
Okay. All right. He jumps out into the water like that. And when he does so, he's going to. Yeah, he's going to. Is it 10 feet? 10. Yeah. He's going to. Which one is it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like Shadwick. He's going to try to latch his tongue out at you.
Gross.
Yeah.
I did not consent.
Yeah. I don't think he cares.
Ooh, that's rude.
All right. So the creature's name is Groat Lane Maxwell. All right. So
Oh, Jesus.
so I had armor class.
There's this
Armor class
there's
20.
like a toad.
But armor class.
Is that a marble?
Yeah, armor class 20. Did I hit you?
Double checking. That's going to be very close. I think so, but no. My AC is currently 22.
Nice. Okay. So he
Hit
jumped
my
up.
armor.
He attacked
Did it look
once.
like that was a slicing action?
No, it looks like his tongue goes.
Ew.
Trying to grapple you. Did it grab?
Did it look like he was trying to grab me?
Yeah, no. It looks like he's trying to dart and attack you with it.
Oh, physical attack. Wow.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if
A barbed
it looked like
tongue?
it was piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning is what I was trying to figure out. 'Cause you can usually tell from a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Was that like a barb?
That's what I'm wondering. Was it a barb? Was it not?
All right. It's gonna then let out its terrifying croak. Everyone within 30 feet of it has to make a DC 19 will save.
Ooh, that's not.
I think it's gonna be Rice as well.
Oh,
Yeah, she's going to
Are you
actually pass.
min-maxing over there, Slick?
I know.
All right. Well, Slick, what is going to happen to you? Do you want to use a hero
Nope.
point to get out of this?
Yes.
You're going to use your hero point on this? All right.
No more critically failing?
All right. So your will, if you failed a will save of 19, you're going to be frightened 1, frightened 2 if you critically failed. All right. Put yourself at frightened 1 or frightened 2, whatever the case may be for this round.
Looks like...
I'm already frightened 1.
No, you
but
stay-
I
you-
crit
you're
this
late.
one. I
No.
just say frightened 1, even though the crit.
Yeah.
Ah,
Nobody critically failed.
waste of a
so-
crit.
All right. From here, bloop, 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 bloop. The water is bubbling up, and this creature comes flying out of the water. It's gonna jump right
So
here.
many.
Comes jumping up to Zarbari right there. And what he's going to do is he is going to start by forcing Sabari and everyone else. And by the way, if you critically succeeded, which the will say, which Sarrix did, Sarrix, you are now immune to this croaking. And it looks like Vamir also critically succeeded. You are immune to any further croaking from.
Wait a second. Slick Will did earlier in a previous round. So can he save his hero point? Because he got a green 29 if you scroll up.
Yeah, is it any bogart or just these bogarts here? No, it's only if you did it. Is it from the frightened one from these ones, or is it from the one with the
sonic
crown?
damage?
You saved for the sonic damage, right? Or that's different. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I want to double check because I thought I would have said something before if you would have did that, but it's okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they basically are two different types of creatures, and
different things. Yep, got it.
Okay, so that creature is going to. All right, so yeah, he's going to come up and he's going to issue out a barbarous yelp, and everyone within 30 feet of him who hasn't critically succeeded against that frightened condition has to give me a will save of 19.
Oh.
All right, Zabari failed. Anybody else failing?
Just.
You said 30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Oh, wow.
10,
This is hitting me.
20. So give me a roll.
I did. I was just realizing I might not have to. But I thought, I rolled first. 27.
Yep. All right. So you rolled a 27. You did not critically succeed. Slick, you rolled a 10.
You rerolled.
I
You did an
rerolled.
action point.
Oh, you did, yeah.
21.
But that was against this one. This is a new one. This is the next guy. But you've already critically succeeded, Vamir, and Sarrix already critically succeeded, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So you rolled a so you're frightened 2 still.
Wait. Now I'm losing track. Did we just get 2 that hopped up in
Yep.
a row?
2 in a row.
Where was the first? Where was the other one?
Right here. It was right.
This guy right here did the tongue attack at me and then barfed.
This one here jumped up and he
So
did.
maybe I didn't roll against this one then.
No, you didn't.
All right.
And this is the next one right
Will
here.
save, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go, Will.
Jesus.
Yay!
All right. So if you critically succeeded, Slick, you're going to be frightened 2. You got yourself frightened 2?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, the only thing it did is it jumped up and it went, "Rrrr," and now it gets to make. It's going to take a mace attack and he's going to spike down on top of Zabari. Ooh, I rolled a 19 against you.
And you miss.
Oh
No, I rolled a 19 against you.
No, he only hit on it.
So,
okay.
so
Wait,
that
hold on a
means
second.
like,
You
Oh, a natural 19. Okay.
No,
He
yeah.
raised his shield though too.
What's that?
He raised.
But it's natural 19.
Yeah, but I rolled a 19, so that means I have a 29 to hit you.
Woo. But he did have a shield.
Yeah.
my
So I hit. I'm gonna have a clip 29. So he's actually gonna crack you in the noodle. So he's gonna get a 1d6 plus 5. So 5 plus 5 is gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Boom.
Are you going to use your shield block?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna
what is
use
your?
that,
So what is how much? What's your shield hardness?
Yeah, I'm going to use my shield hardness is. I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm going to use my disarming block.
Ooh.
Get my shield hardness.
I don't even know what disarming block is anymore.
Hardness is 8.
All right. So when you block with, I'm going to see with the depth practice of movement, you block an angle a potential to potentially dislodge the weapon. You attempt to disarm the creature who has attacked you blocked. So of the weapon they attacked with you, you can do so even if they don't have a free. You can do so even if you don't have a free hand. You block a melee strike made with a held weapon. Okay.
So he gets
That
a
comes
disarm check?
that's because you're a bastion dedication, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna double check. Yeah, so yeah, you basically when you do a block, you can try to it's a free action and you can try to disarm them. So when you disarm them, you're going to try to knock an item out of a creature's hand. Attempt an athletics check against the target's DC reflex DC.
Okay. Athletics,
What'd you get?
18.
18 against their reflex DC.
That's
Let's see what their
crap.
reflex
Yeah.
DC is. You're still going to win though.
Oh, nice.
So but I think it just becomes off guard when you disarm them.
Yeah, they have a -2 to hit.
Yeah, they have a -2 to hit.
Unless they spend an action to readjust.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a token on him, and
But still, that's
That's way better.
That's great.
I'll put a blue token on to remind me when we get there. All right, that's what he did. That brings us to Raisa.
and then you also take only 2 points of damage, and your shield takes 2 points of damage.
You see, Raisa is going to take cover behind. She's going to take cover behind
The steering
the
wheel.
steering wheel. So you see, she crouches down to hide and
Yeah.
take cover. That brings us to Sarrix. Sarrix, what are you going to do?
Okay, Sarrix is going to.
Please
I
kill
will
them.
go the slam down strike on him. So let's do an attack. Not with the rage bonus yet. 28 to hit.
That will against the. Which one are you doing? This one here? They have different armor classes.
This guy here.
I believe you critically hit him. Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Okay,
Nice.
so that'll be the 20 damage there.
That's sad. That's like your minimum.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just
But
happens.
it's still 20 points of damage.
Yeah, you hit him for 20 points of damage, and then you knocked him down, right? Day is a save.
And then if 27 beats that, yeah.
Jesus.
Or is it a save? I think it's
The target
it's
made
my
off.
attempt like a trip. So yeah, it's versus his.
Which
14.
strike are you doing? You're doing a knockdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is double check real quick.
Yeah, the slam down one. So it's
slam
a
down.
trip
It's
attempt.
a free trip attempt that max map.
Yeah, so you at your current map,
Yeah.
you get to do a free
Well,
trip
current,
attempt.
yeah.
Right. So, but it's nothing right now. So go ahead and give it a trip attempt. I believe
27.
you're trying to defeat its athletics check with a 27. It's going to go down.
Beautiful.
All right, so he'll be prone on the ground, 20 damage down, and then I'll turn around and intimidate and glare this guy over here.
Nice. Like go and attack his will with your intimidating glare. What'd you get?
Another
Nice.
27.
Jesus Christ, you're just crushing it.
He's on fire.
Against his will, which is he's gonna be frightened one.
Nice.
All right, awesome. Nice
All right,
job.
that's 3 actions for me.
All right, Vamir,
Nice reactions.
what are you gonna
So
do?
I will attack the one that he just frightened with live wire.
Okay,
That will be a 21 to hit.
that's going to definitely hit.
Okay, so that is 5 slashing and 4 electricity.
5 slashing and 4 electricity, so a total of 9. Okay, you kind of hit it, get jolted a little bit.
And then I will move to here.
Why does it do that? It's weird. It really lowered the hit points. Should be -9.
I said
Like-
2-9 instead.
I don't know. Something. All of a sudden, my hit points went all the way. I'm like, what the hell's happened? Hit points are up
They
there.
all
Okay.
died.
Yeah. All right. That's
Yeah.
Zabari. What are you gonna do, Zabari? You're done,
Good
right,
spell.
familiar? Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Zabari.
I'm done. I moved.
Zabari, what are you gonna do?
Zabari's going to go to this guy here, and he's going to say, I have permission to kick your ass. And I'm going to intimidating strike him.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Give him a strike. What are you gonna get? Let's see what you hit him with.
Okay, that's what intimidating strike does. And
Yep. Go and make your
here's my
your attack. 2 action strike.
Nice.
Armor class 20 will hit.
Nice.
Do your damage to start with.
Does it seem like
Okay.
they're
Oh my
understanding
god, nice.
Ooh.
Was that?
Does it seem like they're understanding common?
It's
You don't have any. You don't have any responses from them. So, and you didn't receive information of what languages they could speak or anything. So you're not sure. You did 20 now, and then if you didn't critically hit them, so they become frightened 1. Is that what it is?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, that's 2 action. That, and is there anything else you're gonna do?
Hit him again.
Um,
Or shield.
You can also raise your shield again if you want.
yeah, I'll raise my shield again.
Okay, that brings us to this guy who's dead. Woohoo! I'm just gonna.
That is such a good strike. Just like no save intimidation or check intimidation, just auto. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's,
creatures that higher enough levels that are that it isn't always that great, but you know, it's like a competition. You know what I mean?
You still have to roll a hit, but
You
then
still
you
have
get
to hit,
both,
but if
right?
you hit,
do
you
damage,
get
damage and frighten. Yeah, it's good.
If
Yeah.
you hit, you got it. Yeah.
All right, Dr.
You don't get a
Miksi.
save.
Dr. Miksi, what are you gonna do?
Fighters hit a lot.
They do. What fighters want is crit.
Oh, then they get frightened too.
Well, I'm going to take out a jar and plonk Ophelia on the ground. My
Okay.
familiar.
Nice.
Okay.
I pour out a blood snake.
Break glass.
All right. She comes out and she looks at you, her tongue lashing out, looking at you.
Yeah, they might need a delivery in a minute. Just sit tight. And then I'm gonna draw my crossbow and load it.
You haven't upgraded to Brannick's hand yet? Why don't you have thing?
God.
What? Oh, I'm not gonna punch things. Are you kidding me?
All right. Bring this up here. All right. This one at the top of this one sitting at the top here, it starts barking out. It starts croaking out. And when it does that, it's going to do... Just make sure I'm reading it correctly. You see this thing, it kind of whips his hand up, he kind of spins it, and as he kind of scrolls off some goo from its skin, and it seems like this viscous kind of ball, and it's going to launch it right at Zabari.
Okay.
Let's see what's going to happen. It's a hit roll. It flings a large glob of acid. It detonates. Creatures in the area take. Give me a basic reflex save. What'd you get?
Oh, he's got it.
Where'd he go?
Oh no.
Did he just leave?
Crap! You dissolved him with the acid ball.
It's too powerful.
Oh, he's gone now. It's nothing
All right,
but a smoking pair of boots.
All right, well, wait till he gets back then. All right, what'd you get?
Oh my god.
29.
29?
That looks like a crit success. Yep.
He
Damn
admitted, Vamir. He dodged, ducked, dove, and dipped on it.
Yeah, that was not good. All
I
right,
just see a shield just
nice. And then he's going to...
shakes it off.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Yeah, let's see what the next thing he does that to no effect. Damn it.
He also issued some orders, didn't you say?
Yeah, he's just
That was free talking?
yeah, he's just talking smack here.
All right.
Anybody speak frog?
Ribbit.
Okay.
It's like Willy's going to start mocking him.
Oh, I
Doesn't
forgot.
sound like Goblin.
Got it. Cool. All right. So the second thing he's going to do is, yeah, most of you guys are new to that. So he's going to, yeah, he's
You know that.
he's going to move. No, he's going to try to intimidate Zabari.
Classic.
Yeah, he's going to try to intimidate Zabari. So let's see what his intimidation is going to be. It's not super great.
Feebly threw a little spitball at him.
Oh, natural 20 I rolled. That's awesome. So I'm going
No,
to...
it isn't.
Scares him
So,
so much.
let's see if he can actually hit you, though. So he's going to try intimidation on you, and it is going to be... So he rolled only a 14 for intimidation. What did... no, it's 20. So he's going to roll a total of 22 against intimidation. What is your will save? What is your will?
My will save.
Yeah, your DC for your will.
My will is 10.
So it's 20. So he's going to hit you, and then he's going to critically hit you. So you're going to become frightened 2.
Ooh. After he missed.
Yeah.
He made a face at you, though.
Yeah, you're
He
yeah.
did just pull some goop off its hand and throw it at you. It does seem weird.
Yeah. All right, that brings
Yeah.
us to that.
Kinda
Is that
gross.
dude. And the next one is this other. Who is this guy? Is he on there twice?
Toxic loogie.
He's just on
Yeah, I
there
saw that too.
twice. Let me just delete this guy. Okay, good. All right, that brings us to the next dude here, which is sitting right here. And he is going to, he has Slick in front of him, and he has Sarrix over there, and he's got a lot of other. He believes he's going to, he's going to stand up. He's going to leap to his feet. And then he's going to, let me remove the prone condition from him so I do not forget to do that later. And then he's going to use his, that's what he's going to do. He's going to, he thinks, which one is it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, he's going to use his tongue on Slick. He's going to try to dart his tongue at you.
So what is that? Is that just a bench in between us?
They're just like, it's not any difficult terrain. It's like probably where you sit or, you know.
So it's a bench.
Yeah.
I just wonder if I could take cover.
Yeah, you probably could take cover on it. I wouldn't say you.
Flashy dodge though.
Okay, so he's going to try to strike you with his tongue.
Ooh, find out
It's
what
going
it
to
does,
be
maybe.
24 is what he strikes you. He tongue
hits.
slashes you. All right, and what happens when the tongue hits you? What does that mean? You are now considered grabbed.
So it is a grapple.
Yeah, but it uses an attack roll, not a
combat grab.
Yeah, so you now are considered grappled, and then
Did it physically wrap around him, or did it barb him?
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna like stick him like that.
Right, now his tongue is also stuck out of his mouth now. That's got to be awkward.
Yeah.
It's gotta be weird.
Now he's gonna try to
You have a nice target, though. All it takes is one sword like this.
yeah, I
don't do slashing.
Well, that's okay.
But I can lift up his tongue so it goes like this. And jab the sword right up his.
You don't have a knife on you? What?
Ironically, stabbing it with piercing would probably do more damage than trying to pull out his dagger and slash at it.
So he's doing that. Now he's gonna try to reposition you 5 feet.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we're gonna see what he needs to do. Yeah, you muscle a creature or object around. Attempt an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC. So it's gonna make an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC, and he gets a bonus to this. So let's see if he can do that. Athletics check against your 18 plus. I rolled really well. Let's see what happens with your. I got to reread that again. I completely misremembered what I just said. The athletic is plus 10, so 28. What's your fortitude DC?
18 right now, so critically.
You're critically hit, so he can move you 10 feet. So that's what he does. He's going to move you 10 feet.
Oh no!
As a reaction, from my staff comes out air bubble on Slick Willy.
Oh, sweet! Post air bubble in there.
Oh
Yep.
man!
So you can breathe in a environment where you usually would not be able to for 1 minute.
Oh, that's fucking
That is
cool as
pretty
shit.
awesome. That is awesome.
Yep.
I immediately am going to give you a hero point for doing that. That's
Nice.
pretty
Nice.
sweet. I love when you bring up you use your staff and get that. That's sweet. So I believe he barbed you, he flung you off the side, right?
Mhm.
I think that's all he done right now, correct? And then he is going to he's going to jump back in the water. All right. Next up, I move the map here a little bit. All right. Next up is As Slick drops into the water, you see from the shore where all this leaves are and kind of floating on top, and you see a bunch of weeds and stuff poking out of the water. You can see out of nowhere this creature who is sitting right here flies forward.
Your greatest enemy.
This is a different one. This is not the same one.
Like
You
Captain
killed the
Hook
other one.
scenario over here.
Yeah.
Captain Hook scenario.
No, it's just the entire species is his greatest enemy.
It's just right after
He's
Slick.
not
Yeah.
ticking.
It's not ticking.
Yeah, let's see. So it comes flying forward. It's going to attack, but I think the first thing it gets to do is do its ambushing.
By the way, did that tongue did that do damage or just grab?
You're just considered grab right now.
All right.
Yeah, you're still grabbed.
Still is.
Yeah, he
Wow.
never unleashed it. He repositioned you, and because he has a 10-foot reach with that.
And he leapt off with it.
and then he leapt off of it. So basically, this tongue is just stuck to you. You're not considered immobile, but you can't move more than 10 feet away from the creature unless you rip or break their grapple. So you can move anywhere you want around the creature as long as it's within 10 feet. All right, that was that creature. That brings us to this dude right here, and I'll forward it. So he moves up here, and I gotta remember what the crocodile does on its first attack. I think he has a ambusher, aquatic ambush, 35 feet. The monster is hiding in the water, and creature hasn't detected it within the listed number of feet. In fact, the monster moves up to its swim speed plus 10 feet toward the triggered creature, traveling in water or on land. Once the creature is in reach, the monster makes a strike against it. The creature is off guard against the strike. So he's attacking you, and you are off guard. Really 15. That brings us to that's regular type. They're going to 25 armor class.
That's a hit.
All right, so he's gonna strike you, and you're gonna take 10 for 5 plus 4 is 9 points of damage. And then the second thing he's gonna do is grab, because that aquatic ambush, that move and a strike is only one action. And so he's gonna take the grab attempt at you. So he's gonna try to.
Is that a reaction, or is this his whole turn?
No, what do you mean? He swam over as one action, right?
It's a crocodile's whole turn, is what you're saying.
Yeah, this is his whole turn. He doesn't. It's not a free action. It's just his regular turn. He was just waiting for someone to fly off the boat. All right, and then the second one is a grab attempt.
The crocodile delayed.
Yeah, he's just sitting there waiting for something to come off the boat. They're actually the boggard pets. They raise them. 13 plus their athletics a check, which is plus 8, so it's going to be 21 athletics to try to grab you against your I think it's your fortitude to grab you. Is that right? I think it's a grab. I'll double check.
Reflex?
No, he's trying to go. Let me just. He doesn't have a hotkey against grabs. Let me just bring it up real quick. Oh yeah, it does. Requirement: the monster last action was grab or strain. Effective. Use a strike.
Oh, 21. It doesn't matter. It's going to hit.
Okay, so 20. Let me. The grab under indicator is the special monster feat grab. It's not like grab the straight. Let me just double check because I can't remember offhand, and it's going to irritate me. Grab.
Well, it hits any of my stats. So.
It's probably going to be grapple. Action grapple. It's an athletics check against your fortitude save. Okay, so athletics check against your fortitude save, and your fortitude save is what?
18.
Okay, and I rolled so he's going to hit you. So you are now grabbed. So
by both of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
They both got you.
And now he is going to do
cool.
the cool thing that he wants to do, which is he's going to want to do the death roll.
The roll.
Requirement. Effect: the creature tucks his legs and rapidly twists. It makes a jaw strike with a +2 circumstance bonus to attack roll. So it's
Last time this
-3.
is what released you, I think, when he started to do this death roll, right?
Well, yeah, he failed.
Right.
Critically failed, so he lost.
Yeah, he lost you. We'll
last
see.
time.
We'll see. Knock on wood. Fiberboard, I think it counts.
It's close enough.
Okay, so he might
That
not have
gives
hit
you only
you.
a minor boon
He does
instead
a
of the
he hits you for he hits a 16, but you are off guard to him right now. But he has a +2 to a strike for circumstance, so he actually had an 18 because he's a mat 5. He has a 11, so it's going to be 18 total against your off guard.
So 18. It hits.
Okay,
Armor class, right?
yeah, it's your armor class.
Dang it.
You are now considered knocked prone.
Well, it's the same as off guard.
Yeah, but you do have to, you're sort of swimming. You do have to right yourself to not be prone. Right. Yeah. You were off guard to him just because of conditions. You are now considered prone. So you have to take an action to right yourself while swimming, or you continue to be prone. And when you're prone, you can only like crawl and walk. So be sure you read up on those. So yes, you can be prone in the water. You just got to like fix yourself.
You're like upside down, like
Yeah.
deals.
And what he's gonna do, not a lot of damage though. 6 points of damage. Could have been a lot worse. He does 1d10 plus 4, so it could have been a lot worse. All right, the crocodile has done. Slick, it is your turn. You are grabbed by 2 of these creatures, and you are kind of upside down underwater. Your feet are kind of kicking up in the air.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to break free, so
Which one are you gonna break free from?
well, both of them eventually, but we'll start with the croc.
All right. 25, and you have to beat their athletics, I believe, or their fortitude.
So
Yeah, you're trying to break. You're trying to escape. Yeah, I think you attempt to escape from being grabbed. You choose one creature or object. You attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against their DC of the effect. This is typically an athletics DC of something that grabbed you. So you get free or remove the grab. So you attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against their DC.
Or I could do acrobatics.
Yeah, or you can acrobatics. So you're going to do acrobatics?
Yes, I did.
All right, and what's your total?
25.
Okay, and I have to beat their fortitude. All right, I'm pretty sure you're going to succeed. You did.
All right. And then now to get away from the stupid boggart.
All right.
You're prone though. Oh, you're trying to get away. I gotcha.
Now is that mat a tap? So you're gonna have -5 to that, so it'll be a 19.
It still has the attack trait doing the escape. So.
Right. So you can escape, but your acrobatics is -5, so it's 19 against that boggart. I still might win though, and you're gonna have to go against its fortitude save.
Yep.
You did not make it. It has a plus. He has a
Right,
plus
you
11.
can still move the 10 feet around, but you're prone still.
Yeah, prone only allows you to like crawl. When you're prone, you can only do.
I'm going to try and escape again.
Actually, my question is before I do this, you are off guard and take a -2 circumstance penalty. The only move action you can use while you're prone is crawl and stand. So I just want to make sure you're in that. So you can crawl or stand. And crawling would be like 5 feet or swim 5 feet. What do you want to do? You want to stand? Okay. So I want to make sure I got your answer to that. Okay, that brings us to Shadwick. Shadwick, you see, he suddenly is in the water and all these things are happening to him again.
And he's getting bit, and that's not good. But he pulled out of it. He escaped. from
And
it.
spun.
One of them.
That is good.
Yeah, you still see this globule up there and this creature's like,
We had thrown a rope over the side from the boat previously. I presume there's a few spools of rope.
yeah,
on
I
the
would
edge,
say there's
basically.
any rope nearby. You can probably take an action to grab the rope and another action to throw it over. Unless you have a rope on you, which you can move and draw it from you.
Um,
And the boat is moving, right?
well, we've
No, the boat sort of just stopped there. I'm sort of using
we're
suspend that whole thing of like having to track all movement and everything for that now. We'll just kind of let it be like sitting in the water.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier.
I don't want to have to track you spreading. I would do
But
that.
I really wanted to be right in saying they should have thrown the anchor.
The anchor in? Yeah. Yeah, right. Would think how much harder it would be for slowly
Wow.
floating down. Right.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
the water.
I was thinking for now because they're supposedly they're basically going up against river and the water's coming back and you're slowing down. I'm just gonna leave it at this for now. Maybe if it's been more than a minute, I'll have it go down the river. What do you want to do?
That's a good point. If it goes a little bit. Oh man, I like the concept of electrocuting things that are already in the water.
Doesn't really give you any
Like slick.
Doesn't. Otherwise, it would hurt creatures nearby like Slick,
Right.
So clearly, that's not gonna.
Well, pick your
helpful.
poison. What do you want to do, Shadwick?
I will grab the rope and throw it in.
All right, you grab the rope and you
towards
launch it. It kind of falls next to Slick.
Yeah, so he can do that, and then that's 2 actions. From
Want
what
to
you were
put
just
maybe
saying.
maybe put yourself over here? I think because you're kind of next to it. I'm guessing you don't have to, but
You're saying I could grab it as part of my move?
yeah, you and then throw it in here, right? If you wanted to be there, this makes more sense.
Yeah,
it's up
that's
to you.
fine. That's fine.
All right, and is there anything else you want to do?
There's your rope.
Nice.
And then let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm standing right next to Sarrix here.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to also give. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give Slick Willy guidance.
Yeah.
That'll give him
nice.
some divine assistance on
So-
his next 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check
Wonder that's
Nice.
until the start of my next turn. So use it.
All right, this boggart here, this is his turn next. He is frightened 1 right now, so he is going to try. Yeah, he's going to try to latch onto Sarrix. He's going to use his tongue, kind of spring out at you, and kind of glob onto you. Ooh, I rolled really crappy. I rolled a 19. I'm assuming that misses you.
For
He's just
which
trying to
one?
attack you. It's
For
just an
fortitude
attack.
or
Attack.
Yeah, it's armor
just an
class.
attack? Yes.
Yeah. He's not happy about himself right now. He's rethinking his life goals, and he's going to. What's he gonna do? Sure. He sees Shadwick dealing with the rope over there, and he's going to run over to Shadwick right here, and he's going to try to smack you with his little morning star. Bink. See if he can do that. Ooh, not a great thing here. Technically, map attack. No, not good. All right, next boggart is right here. Let's see, what is he going to do? He is going to... see. Is he going to go up the top, or is he going to go stay on the lower deck? 1, 2, 3 up top. He's going to go on the lower deck still. So what he's going to do is he's going to move to here, and he's going to try to smack Sarah.
Me?
Yeah, he's going to
Shadwick?
track Shadwick with his mace. Ooh, I rolled a 12. I don't know what that means. 12. And they have a plus 10, 22 armor class.
Ooh, I believe I just said I had 22 earlier. So yeah, meets it.
Ooh, max damage 11. Bludgeoning. Bang!
Bludgeoning, eh? Rude.
Yep. So he ran forward and smacked you once.
11.
And then he's going to try to shove you.
That's rude.
Come join me in the one.
I know, right? Well, I did put the rope over conveniently.
But he has to shove at a map attack.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is an attempt at an athletics check against a fortitude DC. So I'm going to make an athletics check against you. And let's see what the athletics check for these guys are. Not bad, though. So so he's got a map attack, though. So it's -5 to this. All right, here we go. Trying to shove. Oh, no. Didn't come close. Didn't critically fail, but did not come close to hitting you.
Good.
All right. That brings us to, that was boggart number 3. And that is this one right here.
Next to Zabari.
Yeah, next to Zabari here. All right. Can he do this? Yeah, he's got a good acrobatics. He's going to try to tumble through you.
Ooh, he's gonna get panache, huh?
He's going to try to tumble through you. That's what he's going to try to do.
Fancy.
Let's see your rolls. Natural 20.
Ish.
So he tumbles through you without a problem.
Get the panache.
Oh, and by the way, this
Does
guy,
Does his cape blowing the breeze now?
yeah.
Boggart Swashbuckler.
That's awesome. I wonder if you can make a boggart character. I don't even know if it's a class you could play. So he's gonna he's going to move to here. That is not a attack action. And
Basically a trip key.
yeah, and then he's going to try to. What is that? What I wonder what this is here. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty basic. What he's going to do is, oh, that's the crocodile. Why is nothing making sense on this sheet? So he gets on the other side of you, and he's going to try to spike you in the noodle. No, he's going to try to push you 5 feet. That's what he's going to do first. What the hell? Nope, not a chance. And then he's going to map, try to spike you in the noggin.
And I'm going to use my aggressive block on that.
Okay, and what does your aggressive block do? You get a chance to you push back as you block an attack, knocking your foe away. Or I don't think you can use an aggressive block against a push attack. Or was this the push attack?
Okay.
This is the attack. Like you try to shove.
I'll save it for later then.
Which one was this? Remind me. Was this the shove or was this the attack? I forget.
This is an aggressive.
Was he trying to hit him with the mace?
You did say a shove, so
okay.
he's going to try and shove me. So
Yeah,
if I can't use that on a shove, then no.
It has to be a shield block.
Yeah. So he tried to he tried to hit you, he missed, and now he's trying to shove you. Is that what I remember saying? Did I say that in the right order?
Yeah,
okay.
I think you said he missed.
Yeah.
Sometimes talking, I just forget. Yeah, he missed both of those. All right. So that is Raisa. She's going to continue to hide because she's your ride. Sarrix, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Sarrix is going to use one action to rage. Give him back some health points. So he'll go.
All right, you have been raging.
And then
Suddenly not as afraid of the water.
Yeah, his little flower opens up, and he's still not so sure of his footing, but he's going to take another slam down swing at the guy right in front of him.
All right, go for it.
This time with rage damage.
Boom.
25.
Right, 25 against that boggard. I believe you hit him. Didn't critically hit him, though.
Okay, so he'll
He's
take
off guard.
15 points of slashing.
Oh, no, never mind. That's
15 points of slashing. All right.
And then it's the athletics.
Try to knock him down. Yeah, he's going to go. He'll be prone. He's definitely prone.
Boom. And that's my 3 actions.
Boom. All right. Vamir,
He also takes the 15 slashing and 4 mental damage.
Oh, okay. I did not get the mental damage. I'm reminded of that. Okay, Vamir, what are you going to do?
I think I will electric arc this one and this one.
Okay.
So I need a basic reflex.
All right. I've been rolling crappy
21.
lately. I'm on a downward. So let's start with the northern one first. Okay. I rolled a northern got a 16. Let's see. Reflex save, right?
Yep.
The reflex is
21.
So the first one's going to get 17, and the second one's going to get 23.
Okay, one fail and one pass.
Are your cantrips heightened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be.
Would it be a level 3?
It should be right.
Throw a 3d4 if you hover over the top. It says
Yes,
roll in
3d4.
Yeah, but what level spell would they be set to right now as cantrips? Because mine would be level 3
2.
cantrips.
Yeah.
It should be.
This is the class DC.
Yeah, but at level 3, that would be 4d4.
I think we go up to level 3 at. Shouldn't we be going up to that?
Yeah, you're at level 3 now.
6th
Yeah.
level?
No, at 5th level.
Oh, then okay, 5th level. Okay, then let me add one more.
Yep, because like that's what mine. I just went through all this stuff too. Because you heighten.
Oh, okay, so 11.
2d4, and then you add 1 each time. So
Okay, so it's 11. All right, so you did 11 points of damage to him. Nice, good job.
nice.
Again,
And
Against
then
that
the one
guy.
that got is half of that. So
You said this is the one you hit, right? All right.
Both of them.
it's both of them.
Can't remember today. Okay, yeah, I think that's true. All right, so this one is going to perish.
Woohoo!
And this one takes. He critically succeeded or just succeeded?
He's succeeded.
Just
So he's gonna take
succeeded.
half. So he's going to take 5. little bit table math there, trying to just keep the game exciting. Zabari, what are you gonna do? Yeah,
I'm going to try a vicious swing on this guy.
There you go.
Now, as I understand this, that did I do that on the second swing, on the second action?
Yeah, so
No, it's a 2-action.
it's a 2-action.
It just costs
Yeah.
you 2 actions.
You deal an extra die
Right,
of weapon
okay.
damage. So basically, when you vicious swing, you just get to roll one more die of damage if you hit him. That's what it means.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering, do I do that on the...
Just do a regular
Because,
first attack.
it's-
No,
It's-
it's a
okay,
2-action.
regular first attack then.
It's a 2 actions to do one attack. If you hit him,
Okay.
that's 25. It's going to hit.
25?
And now you roll your damage plus an additional
Is that critical?
D8. No, it's not.
You got just dots on. That's
Okay,
fine.
so we do 11 points.
Yeah, you're going to do
And I
11.
believe that's, and that's an additional D8.
Yep, add your D8.
Nice.
Another 7, so 18 points.
That's the damage.
All right, boom.
You still have one more action.
Now, could I intimidate him down to Frightened 2?
You couldn't. You could intimidate. Technically speaking, I think he went. So I think he's already lost his frightened. So you can intimidate him again.
No.
Okay, I'm going to try and intimidate him. Yeah.
Oh, did Zabari already? Did Zabari intimidate him before? Then he.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was with my
Yeah,
intimidating
you can.
strike.
He's already been intimidated by you. He's not going to
Okay,
be.
so
Again.
okay.
He is familiar
enough.
with your game.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to do? You can just try to hit him.
You can do a map.
Is this-
a
it's
second attack.
It's a
It's a third
It's a third, and
Why would it be a third?
because that's
because I use my vicious attack on him, and that
vicious.
takes
Oh, it
up
says
to
so
two
right in
actions.
Yep.
I see
Yeah.
it. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, you're basically giving up 2 strikes to do that additional damage
get that-
with 0
Well,
map.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
Okay. Well, I got nothing to lose by trying to hit him again. So.
Map minus 10, attack 3 comes. No, it goes way wide.
It would either hit or it wouldn't.
All right, that Swamp Seeker is gone. All right, that brings us to Dr. Miksi. Dr. Miksi, what do you do?
Okay, I've got a loaded crossbow. I'm going to fire it at the boggart closest to Shadwick.
All right, go for it. This guy right here, give him a shot.
29 to hit.
29 critically hits him, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Oh,
Let me
Roll
double
critical
check.
damage.
I'm going to double check. It does.
Roll critical damage.
Critical damage, 18 points of
Nice
piercing.
job. That is awesome. You hit him in the back. He's like,
Oh, he's got to be rough right now.
all right, you fired your crossbow. What are you going to do? You've already loaded it last time, so it's only one action, right?
Yeah, I'm going to... I have to be holding the item for this. So I draw a potion, and I elixir of life, and I use item delivery to have Ophelia go take it to Nate. So I command it to item delivery. It takes this potion, it takes a move action and interacts, or it can administer the item. And I'm not even going to ask Shad if he wants that potion. It's got no downsides. So yeah, Ophelia comes over, a snake made of blood slithers up your leg and feeds you a gross tasting potion in a
Well, it's a good
jar.
thing that I've met this creature before.
It's a good thing you've seen this creature before, because the healing potion goes down your throat.
He'll accept
it's
it.
3d6 plus 6.
Yeah, you're getting up high enough level. Oh, good, 16 hit points back.
Good.
You get 16, well, that's 3d6 plus 6 is
22.
30.
how much
22.
better could it be?
Yeah.
If it was Brannick's hand doing that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! All right, anything else you're gonna do? You've
Wasn't it's though?
your creature has you've ordered your creature to administer that, so you still have 2 actions, and you fired your crossbow or your crossbow. I think you have 1 action left.
No, you
Is
had to
that?
take one out.
I had to pull out the potion.
Oh, and then you pull the potion. Okay.
Thank you. He holders back. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Now
Hey,
we go
Ophelia,
now we go to
hold.
this creature up top here.
keep my snake safe.
Do my best.
It this creature you see it yells out, and then it's going.
Miksi
to,
just barks and Goblin.
Yeah, it literally has no idea what you're saying.
The feeling's mutual.
I need to. All right, let's see here. Okay. It's going to cast a spell. Right, it casts a spell. Kind of when you see it, kind of it waves its hands. When it does that, part of its body just kind of shimmers, and you see all of his feet go. They kind of light up briefly. And then you see this thing.
Body. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
See it? It leaps into the air. It just goes. Lands in the water.
I'm going to go attack that crocodile.
And it flies and it flies to the edge of the water.
Oh. Oh no, they got slick. Trying to take him away.
You got to feed their pet somehow.
All right, that is the creature. That brings us to the Boggart Warrior, the one who has Slick. I believe he has you attached, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's going to swim to here, and he's going to try to force your movement. Okay, so it's going to make an athletics check against your athletics is not bad. Okay, I rolled a 20.
Yep.
Okay, so I just succeeded, right?
Yep.
All right, so he's going to pull you.
Crap.
He's basically moving backwards, drawing you closer. So he did that. He did a reposition, and then he's going to, and now he can do his regular move, which is to here. That's the 3 things he did. That brings us to the crocodile. All right. The crocodile does not have you grappled anymore, correct?
Correct.
All right. So it's going to try its things again. So first of all, it's going to try to jaw bite you.
Flashy dodge.
Nice. 21 is what I hit.
Not with the flashy dodge.
All right. So I missed you?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. All right. And then he goes, and he
Now I
misses you.
finish.
And now he's going to try to just grapple you at a -5 here. And that's going to be a athletics check against your fortitude. I completely missed. Didn't critically fail, but completely missed. And for the minus, he says a +0. So yeah, he's just going to try to nab at you. Oh, this is agile.
-10? Sure.
He's gonna use his tail slap because it's agile, so it's not as bad. So he's gonna try to agilely strike you. Missed you.
How deep is that water out there?
It's
within 20
it's
feet of the shore there?
Slick. You're gonna have to do investigation or like recall knowledge, look at it, do some nature rolls. You're not sure. So that's the alligator. Kind of spun its wheels there. Slick, it is your turn. You're still grappled by this boggard. You have this creature right next to you.
Well, I'm going to attack the creature.
The crocodile?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it.
Piercing.
Okay, go ahead. 18 against the crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
It's armor class of
You
the
have a
crocodile.
+1 to use. You can use on one thing. Don't
Yes,
forget.
I will use my guidance on this.
You're gonna use your guidance? All right, you hit.
19. Very nice.
Now let me do double check here because you are in water. So let me just give you the rules for attacking in water. In quiet combat, you're off guard unless you have a swim speed. You gain resistance 5 to acid and fire. You take a -2 circumstance penalty to your attack rolls for bludgeoning or slashing attacks that pass through water.
It's piercing, right?
Piercing.
Yeah, using piercing.
Perfect.
Range attacks made underwater or against creatures have their range increment in half. You can't cast fire spells in the GM's description versus ground. Okay, cool. So what did you hit? You hit a 18 and
19.
you did a 19. You hit and you did 9 damage, and you're going to do your finisher.
Plus 8 more.
So it's 16 total.
Thanks.
Okay. Let me get the Croc's total hit points here. Okay. You did 16, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. Boom. Anything else you're going to do?
I'm going to try and demoralize it. So I'm going to intimidate it.
All right, you have intimidating glare, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it. What do you get? 25 against its will save. Yeah, you will get, it'll be a -2 because you're going to critically succeed on that.
All right. And then I will try and escape.
Awesome. Now's a good time. Now you've already attacked once, so
Yep,
it's a mat. Okay. Well, but remember, he's intimidated though. He's got -2.
No, he doesn't have me.
What's that?
The boggart has me.
Oh, you're trying to escape from the boggart. Okay, understood. Yeah. Okay, keep going. All right, that is 16. Is not up. Okay, that brings us to Shadwick. Shadwick, gonna do? You see Slick Willy struggling down there.
When my frighten goes away now.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I'm looking over the edge to see what's happening down there.
Yeah, this creature right here. He's like,
yeah. And he could be trying to get me right now, couldn't he? All right. Well, Slick, I'm keeping an eye on you. But
I think this is all happening underwater.
I mean, I can see you though. Like
they're basically at the surface. You're basically at the surface of the water within 5 feet because they haven't tried to dive or anything. But yeah,
right. You haven't been pulled under per se.
Yeah, you're thankfully not drowning.
Yeah. I'll call it to Dr. Miksi. I was like, Slick Willy might need some help down there. And
I'll try.
How long does that air bubble last? 1 minute?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a perfect spell.
1 minute.
I'm going to use a spell that I got back again this level.
Okay.
It's been adapted to work as a divine spell.
Okay.
With a feat that I've got that is called Adapted Cantrip.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's called Gouging Claw. You may remember this.
I remember
Ooh,
you.
yeah.
You tried to illegally use it before,
Yeah.
but we didn't catch it. That's totally fine. Life happens. What are you gonna gouge?
So it didn't roll very good though.
You're gonna attack the boggart warrior?
Yeah, I was trying to attack that bogger.
That's
What did
gonna
I roll?
miss.
I rolled really low. A 3.
14. Yeah. As life happens, you rolled.
It does.
You only rolled a one.
Well, he pulls this weird arm out and slashes at him, and then I think with my one action remaining, I'm going to do a shield. That sounds smart.
Your shield spell goes up.
Yep.
All right. It is now the boggart warrior. That boggart warrior is gone. The other boggart warrior is this one right here, right next to you.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I was like, where's Sarrix? But he's after Race. He's coming up next. All right. This guy's
wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
He killed the last guy though.
Yeah, he basically killed the last guy. Yeah. This boggart here is going to try to shove you overboard. That's what he's going to try to do. So I'll let him do that. He's like, roll. So I rolled a plus, I think what's 12. Athletics for these guys are plus 10, so it's going to be 22. Trying against your fortitude save.
It's fortitude.
Yeah.
That's rude.
He basically is going. They just have one weapon in their free hand. And
I think it's 10, so it'd be 20, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to put you here on the edge of the water. It's not clear if that's really in the water or not, but I'm going to say you're kind of like hanging in the water.
I'm going to try to grab an edge then.
Well, you can use. You're close enough. You're not gonna have to grab an edge. It's the thing's like 3 feet off the water, so it's like you're just in the water right next to the boat. You're in the water, but you can.
So I'm standing.
What's that?
So I'm standing.
Well, he just shoved you 5 feet. Is all I did. Yeah, you're in the water.
Am I? So I would have fallen overboard, but is the water deep enough that I can stand it? Or
No.
shallow enough that I can stand
No,
it?
you can't. You're just. But I can have you. You can cling to the side if you want, but
Right,
you're in the
because
water.
then if I'm clinging on the side, then I'm not having to swim.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging on to
Yeah.
the side of the
That's
boat.
totally fine.
You
Like
can
I
just
said.
climb up.
Right.
Like I said, that's totally fine.
All
All right. So he shoves you.
Do you want me to do the reaction for it?
No, you can just grab it. I mean, it's fine. And then he's going to move 5, 10, and he's going to jump into the water to here. You see, he kind of runs up. He goes and jumps 5 feet.
I would like to use my reaction
You got time for reach, don't you?
I can reach him better, yeah, but I can also use no escape to keep pace with him, so I'll just use my reaction to get right up to the side of the boat.
Okay.
Keeping him kind of
That's totally fine. All right.
striking distance.
All right. That brings us to the other one, this boggart who is right up here, right next to Zabari. He's right here. I should just ping that. It's probably easier. This one here, who's right next to Zabari, he's going to move 5 feet. And then he's going to jump off the edge. And then he's going to, and when he jumps off the edge, he's going to keep moving under the water. That brings us to Raisa. Raisa lifts up where she kind of sees a lot of the creatures kind of moving away, and she starts panicking, and she's like, I'll try to see if I can figure this boat out, but I think it's broken underneath.
Hold on, they got one of the pointy ears. We got to get him on board first.
Sarrix, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? You just use your reaction to move there. That's all you've done.
Yes. And I think the only guy that's within my reach, I'm going to try to swipe with my big long sword at this guy.
Go for it.
I might as well do a slam.
I'm gonna give you because he's in the water. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a 5 flat check to hit him. You're basically trying to
5 flat check.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
And
because he's under the water.
20.
Oh, you made
just
it.
Barely.
You made it. Hey, you made 5 is that's all you need. That's all you need.
Okay.
You're gonna strike at this guy right here, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do slam down because he's in the water, so I'm just gonna do 2 swings here.
25 does
to
hit, and you do only 8 damage though. Not great.
Bad thing.
You gotta strike him at 10 seconds. Oh no, but you did 4 mental damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta remember that.
And then second swing, 14. Not so good.
No,
you know what?
missing.
I'm gonna use my hero point for the evening.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'll give it a second shot. It's getting late. Even worse.
No.
Let's see that. I'll try an intimidating glare on him. I haven't done that to him yet.
All right. Give me an intimidating glare.
Intimidation.
That will intimidate
24.
him. All right, he's intimidated. All right, that
Swinging
brings
a sword.
That brings us
Crazy.
to Vamir. Vamir, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I am going to use one of my feats reach spell that lets me increase my spell range by 30 feet. So I now have a range of 60 feet on this, and I want to try and get the one trying to pull him away over here.
Okay, awesome. So it's one action to make a spell, a reach spell. Nice.
Yep.
What spell you want to do?
Telekinetic projectile.
Nice.
Is he on top of the water? I need the DC 5.
They are. Yeah, everybody in the water being attacked from outside the water. You're going to need a 5 flat check because you're technically 5. They're in the square underwater. So just give me the. Yep, man, no problem.
Okay.
This seems the easiest to do.
All right.
Attack from outside the inside.
Yeah. All right. Connect projectile. 29 to hit.
Nice.
All right, that's gonna be that's gonna be enough to take him out.
Nice.
That was my fishing tackle.
So you end up
Explode him.
You end up firing from here down here and firing up and taking this guy out.
You are the ship cannon right now.
All right, Zabari, what are you gonna do, Zabari?
Okay, Zabari is going to move to here, and I'll take that rope so that Shadwick can grab onto it.
It's
try to
hooked
pull him
into it's hooked into the ship.
Yeah, he's
ship.
grabbing the edge. He's grabbing the edge, and he's just right next to the water. And there's a rope right there.
Is there another rope or something I can drop down to him, or
You
can I
don't
reach
need to.
him?
You can just
pull him up.
You can just.
Could you aid his climb?
He doesn't really need
You
much.
would
It's a
beat
3
his
foot.
climb.
It's a 3 foot climb, so he can just climb.
Yeah,
That.
you don't need to do that. You can do something else. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, you can try to strike out one of these guys. These guys are under the water. They're 5 feet under the water, so they're slightly obscured, but you can still attack them.
You do across.
Okay. Well,
Load your crossbow and fire it.
okay. Well, I have to put down my weapon first, and then
You gonna drop it, or you gonna? Well, you ran over.
No,
So you
well,
could-
look, if I can strike him with
have a reach
my
weapon.
sword from there.
yeah, you need a reach
need
weapon to
reach.
attack him.
Okay, so I would need to. Okay, so if I
Yeah.
put down my sword
Okay, that's fine. And fire a crossbow. Go for it.
and fire my crossbow, yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Crossbow.
What do you get?
Where'd you go?
So what are you hitting?
Are you trying to hit the croc? Or are you trying to hit the creature?
I'm trying to hit that. I'm trying to hit this little dude here.
Yep, go for it. Fire.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
12 miss.
Oh,
All right.
dang.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us to this creature here who's gone. That is Dr. Miksi. Dr. Miksi, what are you going to do?
I guess I'm going to move here. I'm going to load my crossbow and fire it at
That
the
guy?
last visible dude.
All right. Slightly underwater. So crossing between air and not.
5.
Yeah, you hit him. So go ahead and make your attack.
Close.
That 25 is
hit.
going to hit. 25 is going to hit.
There's 13 points of piercing.
Nice.
You
Nice.
get it. You get it
I'm
right
not
through
getting
water.
those bolts
You
back.
see this- the water, the shot flies into the water, and all of a sudden you see this creature just gonna,
Is he making more bubbles this time?
just kind of laying his back just floating on the water.
Nice.
Zabari looks at his own
Crocodile has
crossbow. Goes, gotta get the hang of this.
All right, you see this creature here. He's going to run over to this way, and you see him disappear after he calls out. You see him disappear.
The crocodile's got
Find your own food.
literal food right in front of him now too.
Yeah. Next is
Yeah. It'd be like
He's
your
gone.
dog going after you after
All
you
right.
fell down.
Yeah, he did say they were pets.
Yeah.
Said they were light.
They are lizards.
I'll let you guys determine what you want to do with this right now, but for now, this crocodile he just goes like sinks deep to the bottom. You can determine how
Slick,
deep it is
quick.
by using some kind of skills, but right now you're not sure. So he slips down. Oh, I just technically should give him a roll. Okay. You see him just dips, and you can't see more than maybe 3 feet into the water. It starts getting pitch black. This thing goes, and right deep, about 6 feet down, you see the sun kind of fade out and just kind of blends with the bottom, and you have no idea where it's at in there.
Climb up.
You can of course spot, but
Yep.
unfortunately, underwater Brian is not considered. You can't just pierce that with dark vision, so it's just messy, dirty water. So what do you want to do? I think it's Slick next. Slick, yeah. What are you gonna do?
I will move to the side and then I will climb up. You want to give me an acro?
Nope, it doesn't require anything. It's less than 5 feet. You just climb right up.
I will move up
Okay.
to the center.
Up. All right, you see that Raisa cries out, "We have to fix this as quick as possible. If only we had somebody on board of the ship who knew how crafting worked and had an incredible crafting role.
Okay.
I don't know who could be that."
Should we throw the anchor down then?
Ophelia, just take a look at Slick. Give me a report. All right. Let's see what's down here.
You know, that crocodile was somewhere floating underneath there. But right now we can drop out of initiative until something else
I'll
happens.
pull myself back up then.
Yeah.
Too. But serious question though, we should put the anchor down, right? Right, Risa?
Why don't she says? Well, I don't know if we want to keep. We don't want to sit here where that crocodile is. Want to get it moving. So she it doesn't recommend throwing the anchor down at this point.
So we're slowly
Hey,
roll
just-
back downstream.
Yeah.
Out of control, floating down.
Goblin on a string. Why not?
Yeah. Well, she wants. Do you want to go down and try to fix this, Dr. Miksi?
Yeah. Tie me up.
Kind of have to.
All right. So you're gonna get tied up to get tied up to the back of the ship, and you're gonna
Yeah.
climb.
I want Zabari on the other end. You pull. If I say
go over
crocodile, you pull this rope.
And already an electric arc just to zap the crap out of it if it tries to attack. Because it's
I'll
a
put my
cantrip, right? I can just sit there and I can be like,
Yep.
I'll put my sword away and pull out a crossbow and have it loaded.
I will.
Yep.
All right. Give me a crafting check to repair this.
Okay. I leave my healer's tools and my alchemist's tools, and I basically drop everything but the repair kit, and I go dangling down the back of the boat. Crafting check. 29.
All right. You fly underneath there, and what you find out is that what these creatures have done is they've effectively severed. They've reached up there with like a spear or some kind of a slicing device and severed part of the rudder system underneath. So you have to take the rope and refeed it. You come back up to the top, and after communicating with Raisa, you realize that you have to go to somebody else has to go underneath there. You work together. It takes you about 30 minutes to go up and down and fix this. Meanwhile, you find yourself kind of backtracking down the river a little bit. Anything else you want to do during this time for
Throw
anybody?
the fucking anchor overboard. We're going the
Well,
wrong way.
you're going to end up kind of lodged against the shoreline anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. So you take about a half hour to fix this repair this job, and
Damn frog guys, they're better at breaking things than they are at making things. Yeah. Mixi's just like cursing the frogs as he is trying to fish this rope around.
yeah, you did a great job though. All right, they finally get on board the ship. That everything's working, and they unfurl the mast, and they take you off north across the edge of the Dragon Fen. Bring the map up for me.
nice job, Doctor.
Right, I think I'm
I
gonna
healed your boat.
I'm gonna kind of get to one encounter area left, another area before we quit.
While I'm waiting 30 minutes, I'm gonna do healing on myself.
Yep, you're welcome to take.
Do assurance and is that 2d8?
Yeah, if you do assurance on yourself and you can breach 15, you can get 2d8 back.
Yeah, I should be able to do the adventurer's rest, right?
Oh. Yeah,
After
half an hour, yeah.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah, for sure. All right. You take the boat up, and you see that the boat eventually spirals out into Poor Pike Lake. Raisa tells you, up here there used to be fish long ago, but they ain't come up. They kind of went away a long time ago. We don't know why. We sure had a ranger at one time who was helping us out navigating the southern rivers, but he told us never come up to Poor Pike's Lake. As you come out, you can see that the water.
Why?
What's that? He just said it wasn't safe. It was dangerous up here.
You think?
He's like, yeah, I know. It's not here. She kind of tells you that. And then as you go across she sticks to more of the center of the lake. She doesn't want to get too near the edge, because in the southern border you can see the Dragon Fen below it. You can see the wilds, you can see creatures, and as you look, you see something that looks like a massive 15-foot tall, 10-foot wide, in modern terms, dinosaur, a fat, big head with big plates on its head, big horns. It walks out to the edge of Poor Pike's Lake, buries its face and kind of moves things around, and you see maybe drinking water, and it kind of rutting against some of the earth, and it looks up at you and kind of watches you with its eyes. This thing is massive, and you kind of float past it. It doesn't try coming out into the Poor Pike's Lake at all. You can see the water here is eerily calm, even for the light breeze. The ripples almost kind of resist the water's wanting to move with the wind. You travel to the far side of Poor Pike's Lake, taking you another half hour, 20 minutes or so. And as you reach the near end, she says, well, I guess this is where you want to go. You can get near the shore edge, but you're going to have to swim a little. It's about 15 feet to the shore. That's the closest I can get. South of here, as you can see, if you exit the shore here, if you go straight south, you'll eventually find the the Iskander Creek, but if you're looking for the Crypt of Tula, that you're going to want to actually go east to here, because that's going to take you. The Iskander River moves north. She kind of points to you. She kind of draws out a rough sketch of what a map might be. What do you guys want to do? You can go south. You can follow her directions and go east to try to find the Crypt of Tula, or you can ignore her and travel straight south. It's up to you. Whether she's trying to mislead you or not, it's up to you.
Oh, because south is back into that fen.
Well, south is going to take you deeper into the fen, and you know that if you go straight south, you'll eventually run into the road that you were in before, right?
Yeah.
And the river.
I think.
I mean, yeah.
We head east.
Yeah, I think we gotta go east.
All right, you kind of get yourself out of the boat and travel that 15 feet of water, kind of get a little wet. Did your best to climb out into the shores of the Dragon Fen.
We have like crossbow guards every time we even so much as touch the water now.
You see ahead of you it is a rocky terrain that emerges from the southern part of the Port Pikes Lake. It has this kind of field, about a half hour of moss and bog, and then there's a line of like rising rocks. You travel the land here. You find signs of crocodiles and creatures and things like that, but you manage to avoid them as best you can traveling south. It is then as you move toward the southern rocks.
Traveling south?
Yeah, you're traveling south right now.
I'm traveling east.
Yeah. Well, you're traveling south and east. You're kind of traveling along this edge to get over to the Iskander Creek. You're kind of having to follow the rough path of the land. You can certainly fight against it, but that's up to you. So you finally come to where, on my map anyway, the map reaches into where near the Iskander Creek is. As you get close, the rising hillsides, you sense something odd. Let's see if you see it. Two of you don't. Wow, you guys are like blind bad here.
Go looking for crocodiles.
Zabari, as you're wandering through everyone's spotting a bunch of stuff. Zabari, you spot the edge of a possible building out here along the very southern edge of the rocks. You're kind of coming east, and you can see as you're moving east, these rocks are kind of meeting you. And as they're coming closer and closer to the Iskander Creek, you see a building ahead. It's directly south of you toward the hills. It could be a home, but it's built out of stones. It's kind of rough stones.
How far into shore is it?
You guys are like half hour, been walking for a while.
We're on solid ground.
Yeah, you're on solid ground.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think you want to do?
All right. I will point out the building to everyone else.
Yep.
Ooh, stone
Look,
building.
a building.
Oh my god.
Probably. That's got to be the tomb, right? There's no other
I
building
still
down here.
don't know why you tall men waste good bricks putting dead people in, but it must be the crypt. Let's go.
You can also put important relics and weapons in there for adventurers to use later.
Why does your relatives not just steal them when you die?
You gotta wait for the right.
Never mind. That's a cultural question.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Yeah, is that culturally insensitive of yourself? All right.
I'm gonna avoid noise. Just gonna
All right.
find cover.
All right. As you near, you can see that there is a crop of overgrowth of trees. The trees seem to be a mixture of fresh trees, but also trees with sort of like this autumnal sort of growth on them. They appear of some spots of reds, that kind of stuff. You're not sure if, without doing some survival or nature rolls, if these are magically different than any other trees. They just feel like they're kind of full of reds. Could be just red leaf trees. Blood leaf. As you approach, you see just up a trail a small. This isn't an entrance to a crypt. It's a small, medium-sized home with doors and windows.
What?
Somebody's house.
Zabari, he kind of whacks him on the arm. Oh, this isn't a crypt.
Zabari didn't say it. Miksi did.
No, Zabari spotted this.
It was the crypt, though, instead of building.
You're right.
Let's put you at like a couple 100 feet away. You're kind of looking through the woods and you can see it. You can tell me if you want to approach anymore. Zabari, once again, you see movement near this cottage, this house, this thing. You see something moving and it's probably large. A humanoid at large. It's difficult to see through the trees. You're just seeing like shadow movements through the trees, but you're actually seeing some movement beyond.
How big is
Okay, I will stop.
Let's see. I'll give you a rough estimate of what the house is. It's roughly, it's in Pathfinder terms, houses are always a little bigger because they're always 5-foot increments, but you're roughly thinking 40 by 40 type of house. So slightly bigger than like a town house.
Can we see the door? We can see.
Yeah, you can see the door.
Is it
Up,
a
it's a
normal
little
sized door.
It's a normal
or
sized door up a path.
It's not like for an ogre or
Nope.
something.
It's a normal sized door up a path.
Troll sized door.
And you can see the path where you're at. But off to if you look down the path, off to your left, which would be traveling south more to the east, you can see some movement in the trees beyond, near the house, and it looks to be large. What do you guys want to do?
Well, civilization of some sort. Should we go ask for directions?
Mm-hmm.
Who lives in this place? There was a dinosaur on the shore.
Someone probably pretty tough. So
It may or may not be friendly.
fight,
Who's
we shouldn't.
who's got the good diplomacy role?
I mean, I can go say hi, and I could introduce myself and everyone.
I'll come up with Shadwick.
All right.
follow along.
All right. I'll bring a map up, and
I'll hide in the shadows.
this will bring this as you get closer. Brings you to 30 feet up to the house because that's the map I have. So if you want to do anything before you hit 30 feet to the house, you let me know. Is there anybody want to do anything else? Okay, I'm going to move you all there, and then you can move your markers onto that map. All right, so go ahead and put yourself in the south by a little entrance there, the little road coming in. Let's put you south of that, Shadwick. We'll put everybody kind of down here, and we'll kind of let you determine how
Were we
close you
able
want
to
to be.
do the adventurer's rest as we're
Sure, I'll let you do
there?
that. That's totally fine.
Yeah, that'd be
We'll just have you guys.
25 HP to everyone.
We'll say on the road up the last hour or so when you can get everyone healed. How about that?
Yeah, we were all within 25, so
Yeah, so that's fine.
works.
All right, you gather near the top here, and let me read a more fitting description. You approach the small woodland home along a dirt trail that winds between the autumnal-like colored trees. The cottage itself is built against the base of a rocky rise, its stone foundations merging seamlessly with the natural cliff. A neat little vegetable garden clings to the edge of the rocks, tended carefully. Means it's been cleaned up and used. And you spot a wood pile and crude chopping stump nearby. There's even a small well tucked underneath the trees to the west. It's actually to the east because this has actually come from the south. It's rope and bucket ready for drawing water. The air is crisp, filled with the smell of damp earth and leafy molds. And the quiet stillness is unsettling. So it's very, and you don't at first see this creature anymore that you saw originally. What do you want to do?
We'll stop at this point, and I'll kind of call out, "Hello, greetings. Is anybody there?" And I think I need, in order to glad hand, I think I do need a target.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to see someone. You can't just glad hand the wind.
Exactly. But I don't think I can do it like as an area either. I think it's like you're talking to somebody.
I'm sure its target is one
Yeah, it is
person.
on a target.
Well, what do you guys want to do? You've approached this area. You can see that there is.
Like I said, I call out.
Yeah, there's a window here. There's a door here. Because sometimes it's difficult to see in these maps how they draw them. That's a door and that's a window.
Is anybody home?
I look up.
Yeah.
All right, looking
Any,
up.
winged creatures coming at us.
Not a bad idea in this game. You look up and you see nothing above you.
Start seeking around to southeast, southwest.
All right. After looking around, you guys are standing around. You get the sense that something is kind of over in this area, trying to hide. It's very big, but it's standing very still. And even through the heavy trees, you didn't really see it.
We don't mean you any harm. We're just looking for some directions here. You want a diplomacy check?
Give me a diplomacy check, and I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you -2 to your roll because you're kind of calling into the wind. So go ahead and give me a roll. Oh,
you know what? What did I roll there? That was a 2 again. Wow.
Yeah.
I have my my superhero point.
You want to use your superhero point on a random roll like this?
I know, right?
It's
but it feels like, an opportunity here.
It does. It's up to you how you want to deal with it.
And this is his thing.
I am not going to talk you out of it.
His thing is the diplomacy.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it.
You going to use your superhero point?
Yeah, let's do it.
Roll well. Please roll well.
YOLO,
Please,
right?
buddy.
Is that how it goes, Alan?
Yeah.
YOLO swaggins.
Come on. Big number. That is a good number.
That's
There you go.
better.
All right.
Much better.
As you call
Better
up,
number.
the shadow that you barely can see that's holding still suddenly begins moving. Something wanders around the corner, but it wasn't something you're expecting. This is a bulbous green creature. It's 10 feet tall with a big pot belly that extends out from its stomach. It looks at you. It stops. It turns its head and cocks its brow at you.
So
I'll put
I
him
have
on
a
the
target
map.
now.
Yep, I'll put him on the map. Hold on.
That's fine. I'm still going to try to be social. Yeah.
Oh.
Comes around.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm going to try to be social here.
He looks down at you and he says to you, you here? Why?
Hi. Greetings. I'm doing my glad hand feed here.
Okay.
You mean you no harm? We're just looking for a crypt somewhere in this area here. And happy to trade information or goods if you'd like.
All right, give me a roll.
So yeah, I'll make an impression here. It's another diplomacy check. Boom. 23.
All right.
That'd be -5, so it's only an 18 at this point.
He looks at you and says, you know, come Kells?
I have heard of him. He's from the city of Blehaim, I believe. We have never met, but I was told to talk to him. Do you know him? Is he in the area? And can we talk to him?
He looks over at the house and he puts his hand on the corner of the house and he goes, Kells.
This was his house. We've been looking for him. He was supposed to have be able to help us with help guide us through this area. When was the last time you've seen him?
No Kells.
None. The town hasn't seen him for, I think it was months either, right?
At least weeks.
At least weeks.
Yeah.
The town hasn't seen him either. We didn't catch his trail anywhere. Do you know where he last went?
The White.
Thinks for a second.
The White River.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of squints and he goes, the White. As if he is expecting you to know what that is.
We're not very bright.
Apparently he isn't either, and so this is going to be a great conversation.
Try to not offend him.
Can
Can you explain further?
If anybody's like, he looks for a second and he's like, what have we seen that is very white around?
Could I recall knowledge on what this might be? Maybe
There you
like
go. That's what I'm thinking.
nature or society, survival.
There were plenty of whitewashed buildings in Blehaim. That maybe could be it.
My apologies. I'm not familiar with the white. Is that nearby?
No, the White.
Is it a people or is it a place?
He looks at you and he kind of thinks for a moment. He goes, the White.
With the big bones sticking out of the ground.
He looks at, kind of cooks his head. And he goes, No.
Is a building like that? Points at the house. Just white.
The snow?
He kind of looks at it and he goes, Kells.
I point at the ground and I say when it's cold and it's white on the ground. That white?
I don't know where we are equatorially.
Yeah, he kind of looks at the ground and he's really confused by what you're saying right now. But why don't you
If we go back and forth for a minute here, I would like to take my regular make an impression.
Yeah, I want to see. Let me go to skills here, and I think it still might be diplomacy.
I've got a heraldry. Do I recognize any heraldry that's white?
No, but I will say this: you can see above the door as you're looking at the heraldry. There seems to be a religious symbol above the door of some kind of a leaf.
The Green Man.
You can try to determine what it means.
Do you mind if I examine the symbol above the door there?
He kind of looks at the symbol and he touches it and he says, "Kells."
Yeah, may I? And I'll take 2 steps forward here.
He doesn't seem to fight you.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep walking up towards it.
I'm gonna give you a recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, you did really well.
Yeah, I did.
So you're gonna get.
I don't know what my roll was.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Let me read what this is. You can see that this is the green leaf of a deity called Geez, I can never remember how to say that. Gozray, right? So Gozray is a dualistic deity of nature, a god of the storm and sky, and also the goddess of the wave and surf. Born of the ocean's fury and the wind's wrath, Gozray is a fickle deity. You know that Gozray's edicts are cherish, protect, and respect nature in all its forms, and its anathemas are bring civilization to intrude on the wild, create undead, despoil areas of natural beauty.
So he built his house into the landscape, which is probably about the best you could do in that scenario. Yeah. All right, I recognize it, and I'll share that with everybody. Gozray. Interesting.
And you say that, he looks at it, he goes, "Kills!" Like he's irritated that you're pointing at Gozray because you don't think he quite understands what you're saying.
Yeah.
Anyone speak Jotun? Or giant kind? I think that's Jotun.
I'll try to tell him briefly like that. This was the symbol of Kel's deity. Kel's worship. He did pray. He did honor for Gozray.
He looks at you, goes, "Pray, eat."
Yes. Yes. I'll try another. So can I do make an impression again for the minute as we've been standard like.
He doesn't seem to be fighting you. He just doesn't understand you.
That's fair. We're friendly enough. Already, is what you're saying?
He seems to be communicating with you. He just doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm just trying to become besties with this guy. He seems rad. Maybe a little but rad. Well, we haven't seen Kells.
Kells the White.
Have you seen any places around here that are stone like this, but in a different place? Another stone building structure like this.
He looks at what you're trying to say, and he goes
elsewhere.
He kind of looks around and he goes, "No, Kells." He points to the stone.
A second place.
He thinks for a second when you say second, a different.
Maybe, and then he takes his bearings for a second and he points east. Maybe that direction. Is there another building?
He says
that way.
Rima.
Is that the wife?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember hearing Rima.
He kind of hears you say, tilts his head, he goes, "Rima. Kells."
Kells and Rima?
Kells, Rima. The white. What do you guys want to do?
So I'm going to draw a crude map on the ground. Like pick a rock, point at the house, Kells, put it down. And then how close are we to the river?
About a half hour from the there was actually a river to the south of this. The lake is to the north.
Okay, so what's a landmark close by that we can see?
Well, you're kind of like the sloping rocks that are slowing down. Other than that, it's like a bunch of clumps of trees and stuff like that.
There's no big weird tree.
Not really. I mean, you can
do the rocks.
There are lots of trees. What kind of thing you want to do? You can just make a roll.
Fine. Put some rocks up and point at that, the rocks, house, and then I'll kind of gesture white.
You're trying to gesture to ask if what is white?
Where is the white?
Okay.
If the white is nearby or from.
Okay, let's see if he understands you.
From where we are to.
He looks at it. He kind of studies it for a moment. And then he looks over at the big house and he goes, Kells, Rima. He seems to be confused by what you're presenting.
So I'll go up and knock on the door and yell for Kells.
All right. As you walk up to the door, put yourself in front of the door. You knock. This creature kind of takes a step back, kind of like as you come closer and knock on the door. It has this big pot belly that's out in front of him, and he looks down at you and he looks and he goes, No, Kells, the white.
So I'll just start pointing in a direction and saying white.
He guys kind of looks at you as you're kind of pointing in different directions, and he says, Kells. He's not really frustrated in the fact that he's angry. He's just like trying to tell you there's the Kells house. He doesn't quite understand what you're saying. This thing is probably have a very low intelligence.
Yeah.
Can I go? I'm gonna go up. Is the door locked?
You gonna try it?
Yeah.
You open the door. You reach in and it goes, pushes open.
I look over at Slick and Shadwick and be like, when people pass, their skin pales. Maybe they're dead?
Well, their skin pales.
We will look. We will look inside for Kells.
Okay, let me do a polygon reveal and show you what you see here. As you look inside. Yeah, I think that's what you can see. All right, I'll move the map down.
I'll tell him again. We are friends with Kells. We will look inside for Kells.
Kells the white.
Yes, we will look.
All right, you're gonna go in?
Yeah.
All right. You enter into the home, and where you just tell me where you're gonna do or what you're gonna do exactly.
Yeah, I'll walk in past these guys, and I'll step to the edge of this rug, and I'll try to take my bearings around there. Is it the light coming in through the windows enough?
Yep. You don't really have a problem with like just regular sight.
Good.
It's out of here. That's what you can see.
All right.
The white, does he mean Kells has just been on the porcelain throne for too long?
All right.
Obviously.
All right. That's what you see right now. I'll read the description of the room, and I'm gonna assume you're kind of looking around or whatever.
Yeah.
Without, there's no reason to like belabor everything. What you see is inside the home is warm and welcoming. The scent of wood smoke and herbs lingering in the air. A sturdy hearth creates a comfortable sitting area where a bear-pelled rug and cushioned chairs invite weary travelers to rest. A round table bears the remnants of a simple meal and half-finished book on local flora. Rests on top. Its margins filled with notes about the plants which can be used for poultice and which are best avoided. Shelves line the wall with more tomes on natural philosophy, monster lore, old tales of the River Kingdom, and the nobility of Teldor. You also notice a locked chest near the bed in the cozy sleeping nook. The lid carved with arcane signals faintly glowing. Whether this place belongs to a druid, herbalist, or wandering sage is unclear, but it feels safe.
So we got it.
So basically, you kind of search the area, you find these books, you find whatever, and you see that there's that locked chest.
All right, and there's no skeleton of
No,
Kells.
but you see partially old. You see some old food here.
Yeah, he left in kind of a hurry, so it seems like.
Yeah, it's been this food is old. It's been here for a while. What do you guys want to do?
So the troll thing is just it's okay with us going in here?
Yeah, you see it looking through the window. It's like spotting through the window, like what's going on. You're not sure if this troll thing really understands the concept of like
his stuff.
Well, like, yeah, I mean, he probably understands that's his place, but he's probably more like making sure you're not messing things up.
Right. Yeah, we're not destroying things, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you don't know how their culture is, but he doesn't seem to have a problem with you walking in. And I'll reveal the rest of this area since it's sort of.
Yeah, I mentioned the sleeping nook thing.
See a window popping out, and the window seems to elude like that.
Maybe we just need to find Kells before maybe Kells can talk to this guy. Who knows?
There is a locked chest down here with sigils on it.
Yeah, Vamir, what does that look like?
Let me go over,
It looks to
investigate
be
those sigils.
It looks to be an arcane lock. It's a spell that makes the arcane ward a little more difficult for thievery to open up.
Is there an actual cat laying
Okay,
there?
No, probably not. It just probably came from the map. I didn't even notice there was a cat. Where's the cat at?
Sitting on the couch across from the bearskin rug.
Or it's a cat.
It's a stuffed animal.
I was going to say.
That is not a stuffed animal. That's a cat laying on its back.
Sorry, it's a stuffed animal.
There's a stuffed animal sitting here.
Yeah.
That's a voodoo doll, Mike.
There's one sitting in the corner, which is a voodoo doll.
Yeah. It's also a stuffed animal.
It's a rat.
This is the map you get.
Well, if there's a cat there, it might be a familiar.
Yeah, no, I hear you. No, there was no cat in the room, so I'm not sure where that came from. Anyway, but there's one chest here. That's what you see, and it looks like that's an arcane ward. It's like a spell that's an arcane lock. Just makes it a little bit harder to pick open. Do you want to try to pick it?
I will dispel magic.
All right, you're going to attempt to counteract the check against the target. It's pretty easy. Just give me. I'm just going to let you counteract it because it's late and it's not that important. So instead of figuring it out, you counteract the magic. The ward goes away.
Okay. And before I open it, I'll just check for traps real quick.
All right, let me check you for traps here.
Well, thievery.
All right, you don't see any traps, and you still need to pick the lock though. The arcane ward was simply to make it more difficult. So give me a thievery check.
Sure thing.
It's easier now though.
I
14. No, not very good. You actually end up breaking your pick.
Dang it. Slick.
Sorry about that. He's like,
plus 12 to this. I'm not even bad at this.
Do you want to try it? 15?
Oh, boy.
I'm better than you.
Thankfully, you just failed.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what the rating is. The difficulty is now.
Try it again. That's fine. I can't. Come on now.
Roll better.
All right.
There we go.
Spend a little time and you finally pop it open. Okay, here's what you find inside. And we're we'll kind of this will be like the last part of what we're gonna do for tonight. Kind of go through this and see what you have there. This is what you see. But I think it's a lot of cool stuff, so I think you're gonna be interested.
Yeah.
You see that there are 3 elixirs inside of this chest as you open it up. And you'll be able to tell what those are fairly easy, I believe. Double check. Some of them might be higher level. I'll double check. You find a soft pillow with a symbol of Gazra embroidered on the pillow. You see a small coin purse which contains coins in it. You open them up to find 23 gold, 10 silver, and 20 copper. You see a journal that seems to outline recent activities in the Dragonfen, handwritten by somebody. Beyond the mundane descriptions of animal sightings and several details sketched of the birds, there are 2 critical entries. Who would like to read the journal? I can.
Well, Slick's in there, so he's like throws the pouch at Shadwick. He's the money man.
I put it back in the chest.
Okay, so the first, I'll find the first entry and I'll post it, and you can go ahead and give it a read. There you go. You can pop it out and read what that says, or I can read it to you, but I think it's cooler when you read it.
I would have handed it to Vamir. I would have handed the book to Vamir.
All right, Vamir, you want to read that?
Okay. Sure. I was visited today by one of the Bloodvow kobolds. I know them as Cesarac. She is knowledgeable of the wilds of the fen, so I wasn't surprised she found her way to my home. At first I was concerned she was going to report some ill news concerning the kobolds at the flooded quarry, but she instead delivered a message on a scroll. Rima asked her if she'd like to come in for tea, and she accepted. But she asked I wait to read the letter until after she departed. During tea, I had the uneasy feeling about Cesarac. Though the kobolds are aloof in the best of times, she was more quiet than usual. She dodged all of my questions about the Bloodvow save, mentioning that Jakol had fallen ill. When I offered my services to assist Jakol, Cesarac insisted Rogaz wanted no interference in the matter. The only news I could extract from Cesarac was that she was not happy with the new kobold arrival named Nighttail. The word Cesarac had used to describe Nighttail was glib. Well, I don't know about that. I opened the letter after Cesarac departed. It seems there is a new player in the fen, and I have been invited to a meeting. I need to go collect my thoughts on this before making another entry. But my gut feeling is that this Mr. Barlow is more than they appear. Ooh.
All right, that was the first one. We're going to cover both of these, and then there's another thing that we'll cover next time. But I'm going to give you one more piece of information here. You hunt through the various entries. These are kind of like the most present, the ones that are kind of seem to be recent ones. I'll show you the other most recent one, which starts out Fengel has returned.
Okay.
Let's see. See. Was it? Yeah, I think it's.
Where is it? Okay. Fengel has returned from his trek to the south. He was gone longer than I was expecting. I have deduced that his quest for a summer mate was successful. He told me that on his trek he saw several dark figures flying through the fen. They were moving slowly and took no action against him. Though Fengel has a limited vocabulary, I believe he has witnessed a flock of humanoid creatures with multiple eyes and wings like that of a cave bat. They were moderately intelligent as they wielded blades. Fengel said they made him feel uneasy, like when he gets too close to what he called the White. That is Fengel's word for a nearby monastery. Perhaps my contacts in southern Taldor can give me insight, though I have been hesitant to enter deeper into that foul place. Perhaps it's time I learned more about the dark window my research has uncovered thus far. There might be more happening at the monastery. I must find sanctuary for Rima before I continue. Starday is quickly approaching. Caution is warranted.
Oh wow, that does open up a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I know this guy's name now.
Yeah,
then, the monastery, but the monastery is where we know that the non-dragon guy is hanging out, right?
Whoever is in charge of this is there.
Okay.
We know Fengel wants to find a mate.
You also
he possibly did.
You also find
Yeah.
a letter, possibly the letter that Cesarac had left them.
Yeah.
and I'll put that in there, and this will kind of wrap up. You guys can finish up with this and kind of lead a lot of information for going forward. This starts at Mr. Kells.
Oh, wow.
Somebody can read the letter.
Oh wow, this is long. Okay. Mr. Kells, you have been the protector of the Dragonfen for some time. Your work to maintain the balance between this wild environment and that of nearby Blehaim has been commendable. You have maintained the peace with the Blood Vow, befriended the trolls of the bog to keep the old quarry road safe for travelers. Allow me to share my deepest gratitude and commend you on your service. We have not formally met yet, but I would like to rectify that. I have seen you from afar, and I know you have seen me. I would like to assure you that I mean the Dragonfen no harm, and I have come to this place seeking knowledge. I am reaching out now to first congratulate you and your lovely wife on expecting a new member to your family. There is nothing more sacred than the bonds of family. My own history is blighted by a family tragedy. Your news warms my heart. I would like to invite you to dinner to formally meet. It is my hope that the Dragonfen can be a place of harmony for all its inhabitants. And it is my opinion that you are the key to that success. Since my research has me at the old Heraldry monastery, I believe that that would be the perfect place. The sycamore is in the courtyard has aged to perfection. And I do view for an evening dinner on the veranda. Come at dusk this star day, and we shall enjoy the best meal Fen can offer. Thank you kindly, Mr. Barlow.
Suspicious.
All right. Looks like you found some notes in a home, and your suspicion is that this home is who?
Oh yeah, this is Kells, clearly.
Yeah.
This is definitely Kells.
Mr. Barlow is the one that we met, and that we helped guide to farm to
Is that Barlow?
to Blehaim, wasn't it?
No, it was Clausier.
Clausier?
Yeah, that was Clausier.
Yeah, I don't think we've heard of Mr. Barlow before.
Faking it.
It might have been the same person. We don't know for sure, I suppose.
You have heard the name Barlow. It was used in the letters that were to Hunkley.
Mm-hmm.
Hunkley's meeting was going to be meeting with Mr. Barlow.
Thank you. I remember that from somewhere. All right.
So it looks like there's a bunch of information here. You're probably going to want to spend some time next time poring over it and understand what's going on. But I'm going to introduce it to you and raise the question to people as to what might be happening. So as you look at the information being sent, you're hopefully can get some cautious optimism that you're on the right trail, but at the same time, opening up some new questions.
True.
So investigations. Who is Mr. Barlow? What's at the Irorian monastery? Where is the crypt of Tula? Are you close by? And what's up
and
with
who did
this?
Bengal meet, huh? Rawr.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
That's a whole different story.
No, never mind.
Bow chicka bow bow. All right. So with that, we're gonna wrap up for tonight. And we got some exploration. We got deep into the woods. Into the Fen, I should say, and we got a bunch of information uncovered by finding the home of Kells.
Nice.
All right, let's have a great. See everyone in 2 weeks, and we'll be back with the rest of this adventure. Otherwise, we're probably going to do at least one gaming talk for sure, if not two. Talk to you later. Bye.
Peace.